Hello. I was muted. My bad. My bad. Hello. Today we're doing Genesis. We're doing the free Genesis tournament. It should be fun. This is the first time doing Genesis. Hi there. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be really good. Okay, so we should be starting literally any minute now. So we should get some pairings. Should get some matches starting up, I believe. How many min do we have? There is no round timer. So however long your best of 3 takes, that's how long. That's how long you have. The only thing I say in the rules is that if it's really long, a mod might come in and say like, this is the last game or something, but probably not. So you could probably take as long as you need. Brackets alive? Perfect. Perfect. Who shall we watch for round 1? I don't see any pairings. People are just sat in different tables. We have somebody called What Do You Mean? We could say it's not the real Genesis format, right? Because some cards like Vanquish are missing. Yeah, we are missing some TCG cards. So it's basically a Master Duel version, but it's fine. Everyone's in the same boat, so it's not really like it's not like it's that different, you know? It's just different decks. Okay, we have one match here by the looks of things. Let me open the bracket. Let's have a look. Let's see what we have. Hello, April. Hello. Hello, Proxied. I am back in my regular VTuber form. My regular jiggly self. Okay, let's look at the round 1 matchups. And we can pick one. Won't be long. Yeah, what I'm gonna do... Okay, so what we have, by the way, is a lot of players are not in round 1. They're immediately in round 2. Just because of how many participants we got. But we can watch a round 1 match and then a round 2 match. That should be fine. So we can watch Euzoria. I wonder if they're playing. I wonder where they are. I wonder if people are not in this room. Maybe they haven't found it yet. We can watch Ash and Ram. I think this is these guys. I think we can watch these guys. Okay. You want to do a prediction for round 1, Drizzy? And we can go straight for it. If my match is in round 2, can I play it now? I think there's like a 30-minute delay before round 2 starts, so I think that should be how it works. Anyway, we're going first here with Mitsurugi, of course. Habakiri is released, so it will be activated. We're playing Manju. Okay, this is deep on the Mitsurugi cards. This is gonna add Magatama. Okay, so this looks like pure Mitsurugi. It's a very small deck as well. Hey, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're watching the Mitsurugi tournament. I mean the Genesys Cuties tournament. How do you play Mitsurugi, by the way? There's obviously no way to check the points. I should have the points total like set up somewhere, because I don't memorize it yet, but I'm pretty sure this card is like 60 points, right? Only one ritual. Ritual is like 40 points or something, and then prayers is like too much. I believe that's how it is. Only one ritual. Both ritual and prayers are 60. Okay, so you can't play prayers, basically. You could play... Is every other Mitsurugi card free? Is every other card free? Because you can basically play without prayers, I suppose. It's just a much weaker deck. With less grind game. Let's see though. What are you excited to see? What decks do you think are the best in this format? This Master Duel version of Genesis. Because I know in the TCG there's like Vanquish Soul, there's Odeon, but currently we don't have those. So what do you think the best deck in Master Duel would be? Okay, we're adding the trap. So this is a pretty damn good end board. Because Futsu is crazy. Lyrilisk best deck? Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Now we're going Mirror. This is a really good combo for Genesis. I'm surprised. I'm impressed with Mitsurugi right now. We're gonna have Futsu. We're gonna have what do you mean? What do you mean is gonna win this? No. I don't know. I don't know about that. This is a crazy board. We're gonna have Futsu on the board. We're gonna have Murakumo on the board. We're gonna have Magatama plus the trap. Right? So Purification and Magatama. That's 2 disruptions. We basically have... What do you mean is me? Okay, okay. I'll trust. I'll trust. Hi, April. Hello, Haru. Hello. And hello, Gloomy Dogwood. Hello, nice to see you guys. Okay, so crazy board. We got double trap card. We have Murakumo discard. Futsu is like infinite grind game. Let's see what do you mean has brought to Genesis. Okay, Cosmic Cyclone. That's gonna trade 1-for-1 with one of the back row. Pretty solid. Cosmic Cyclone's a pretty good staple in Genesis. We're gonna chain Murakumo. Okay, so we just discard the worst card in our hand here. And we discard... Oh, okay, we're playing Gold Pride. We discard Leon. This feels like a good card. Do we maybe have 2 of these? Because this is a starter, right? This is a starter. Oh, it also works really well with Cosmic Cyclone. Who plays Cyclone in the main deck? Well, I guess Gold Pride, right? Because it pays life points. So it's actually a pretty good card. It makes sense. The synergy is there. And this card adds a Gold Pride, and then you can lose life points anyway. So we didn't need the Cyclone to lose life points. We added Captain Carry. What does this do? Add a Gold Pride trap. Okay. There also is no side deck. Yes, that is correct. There is no side deck. This is 2 out of 3? Yes. It's best of 3, but there's no side deck. Okay, so we get back Ritual. Kusanagi feels like the only grind game piece we have, that and Futsu. So these 2 are like extra important now that there's no prayers. So I wonder if Gold Pride over here can try to focus on these cards and get rid of them. That might be the win condition. Okay, I'm getting a few people saying that they thought the tournament started an hour later. Did anyone else think that? Oh, we made Silvera. And that's gonna prompt the Omni Negate. I'm waiting 30 minutes in order to play my match on round 2. Okay. Yeah, the round 2 people have a little bit of time to wait. I like to stagger it so that I can, just so that it's a little bit more organized with who is playing what round and when. Especially because there's no round timer. So I don't want people to be playing like finals or like top 4 while round 1 is still happening, you know? Like I don't want that to happen. Okay, we're playing punks in this. That makes sense. Gold Pride Punk is a deck. We're summoning Z Amen. There is no disruption per se anymore. So what can we do here to break this board? The time in the announcement is based on the viewer's time zone, right? The time zone in the reminder announcement, yes. In the announcements channel. In start.gg, it will tell you in your time zone for sure. It will tell you exactly when it is. Okay, we just scoop it up apparently. What happened at the end there? Oh, right, we revived... Okay, we revived, the Murakumo, and that's gonna wipe the board, and that's probably the last push we had. So that's gonna be game 1 going to Ram, going to meet Tsurugi, which is still apparently the best deck in Genesis. What do you mean surrendered? Yeah, they did. They surrendered. Because they lost, of course. Hello, chat. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that the tournament was an hour later. We haven't been to, we haven't been through daylight saving time yet, so I don't think so, at least, unless it's today. Also, thank you for following, Wabi. Thank you for following. Okay, so we got Gold Pride Punk going first now. Let's see what they can do. Starting with Ogre Dance. That is a starter. Are we gonna get Drolled here? No. It's next month? Yeah, I don't think daylight saving time is yet. So I don't know why so many people were confused when the time was. Unless it was my fault. Unless I messed something up. But anyway, we got Madam Spider, Search for the Trap. Now we're going Punk, Gold Pride combo. So we got Captain Carry and Leon here. What is the end board for this deck? What kind of generic synchros exist? Punk is kind of unhit, right? Punk is not very expensive. So you could maybe end on the punk monster that searches Ghost Ogre. I guess you could end on Jam Fever. Is Jam Fever points? I feel like that card would be points. Punk is no points, really. Oh, E-Telly, yeah. E-Telly is expensive. Okay, what is that we sent? Gold Pride Rollerballer. Damn. My inexperience with rogue decks is showing right now. So what is this? This is not a disruption as far as I know. Pap is also 20? Yeah, Pap makes sense to be expensive. He ballin'. He ballin'. I play Chaos Ruler. Oh, I wonder if they're on Chaos Ruler. My guess is no, because that's like a 100-point card, right? $50. Oh, well that's basically a lot. Okay, is this the end of the turn here? Where is that punk card? Because we searched for this one, which requires you to control a punk monster, right? Oh no, it doesn't. It's the other one, right? This one can be activated regardless. Okay, so we have like an Imperm set. We have the Gold Pride card searched, which is destroy the targeted monster when they special summon or normal summon. Okay, so we have a couple of disruptions here. I'm guessing we have some quick synchros or something like that. Come on, Punk. You're rooting for Punk. They are one down. Okay, Ram also won the Cosmic. What are we going after here? We're sniping a back row. I don't think this card does anything. No, we do just snipe the Punk Trap. Okay. Okay. And then we draw the ritual. Is this straight into Murakumo? Because that would be nasty. Snipe the negate and then summon Murakumo. That would be crazy strong. What do we have? We're summoning from the hand here. Oh, fusion summoning. Okay. Are you yourself going to play in the tournament? I'm not. I'm just hosting it. I am just hosting it. These are my tournaments, so I'm not going to play in them, you know? Okay, we're summoning the big ball, the pinballer. Look at this thing. And what does this do? You can equip face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of fusion materials used. That's pretty nice. That could steal like Murakumo if we're summoning it. And we are going for Murakumo. Okay, so we're gonna get to trigger all of our cards. And then we get to suck up the Murakumo. We have cards in hand to discard for the negate effect. And what does this card do? Okay, it doesn't really do anything else. Yeah, you don't need to discard for this. You can just let this effect get negated, right? Because this is just an attack boost. I'm calling it early. Exo Sister's gonna win. Is somebody playing Exo Sisters? Is there a reason you think that? Okay, so we searched Magatama, add back Ritual. Now Murakumo destroys everything. That gets the Murakumo back in rotation. What do we have now that everything's been destroyed? Do any of these float? I feel like this does not float. And we can use Ritual again. Repping Branded, best deck it might be Cope, but I have a few techs. I'm excited to see some Branded. I need a Branded deck for Genesys myself. Okay, we're summoning a Habakiri. Okay, we can destroy the Habakiri. Is this the one that we want to destroy? I feel like Habakiri isn't doing much. But maybe we're just scared of dying? Three D shifters? Yeah, for Exo Sister. Okay, and we're chaining. This makes sense, getting value out of the body before it gets destroyed. We have to pop this card, right? Because this only pops face-ups. How do you play Mitsurugi when one Prez and one Ritual for 120? You just don't play Prez, I'm guessing. Because they're playing Ritual. Nothing else is points. So I guess you just don't play Prez at all. Okay, so we do get to summon something here. For a little bit of defense. What? When we're going to see your Paleos in Genesis 20s? I did play Paleo last week in the Toy Box tournament. Okay, so we added the trap. We have Great Purification. What do you do for grind game in Mitsurugi? I feel like you need to get Futsu into rotation. Oh, we have another one of these, and it's not a once per turn. Okay, so we have a surprise second disruption. Second disruption. You didn't show me the paleo deck? I did. I did show you the paleo deck, didn't I? I thought I sent it to you. You can play full power Mitsu? No, you cannot. Prez is not legal. Prez and Ritual are 120 combined. This is a Mitsu deck without Prez, so it's not as strong. And one Ritual. Okay, activating Mirror. Yeah, I see now. This is the one that I thought we wanted to pop, right? We wanted to pop the Futsu. Because this is the one that's going to win the game, right? If it goes unchecked. Can revive Murakumo, which is just really, really good. Okay. In defense position, so not going to beat over this. Okay, what can we do here? I feel like most good decks in this position with 4 cards in hand versus just a Futsu, and this is the trap that we know about. Oh my god. Hello. Hi, Dark Ruler. That doesn't seem too good of a Dark Ruler, not gonna lie. Because we can just tribute at any time with the trap. But at least we had something. So main decking Dark Ruler is interesting. This is a free staple, costs 0 points. So what they can do on this side is activate the Omni Negate and then revive the Futsu, and it's going to have its effect again. So this is still really difficult to beat. DD Crow is at 0 now. Yeah, DD Crow is at 0. They could have a DD Crow in hand. That would be really solid against the trap card. Okay, what plays do we have? Neither of these are a tuna. We're just going to set a card. Don't tell me we can't do anything. Really? We don't have plays? Okay, I know this does something though. During your opponent's standby phase, special summon a Nitro token. And then you can pop it and destroy all cards in its adjacent monster and spell trap zone. So that's actually not bad. We can summon a token here. The problem is the negate is live. Okay. Now the token triggering Futsu? Yeah, the token triggers Futsu. Summon back Murakumo. Now we got a pop. Oh my god. Enemy controller? Wait, what is this? We're gonna take control and we're scooping it up. Yeah, that's gonna win the game. That is unfortunate. Mitsurugi still looking very strong. The enemy controller is an interesting tech. Enemy controller does tribute. It does trigger Mitsurugi cards. That is quite interesting. I think Mitsurugi might be a pretty good deck for the tournament in general. But yeah, good match. Okay, and the winner of that match is now going on to face Scar in round 2. So that should be interesting. Let's see who else is playing in round 1. Two more minutes than round 2 starts. I think some of the players have started round 2. We can watch Hager. Oh my god, McGee is here. The tribal chief is here. Okay, we can watch Boss versus Hager. Let's see. Are they on round? Are they on game 1? They are on game 1. Hey Plushy, is everything going okay? Everything smoothly? Everything running smoothly? I've had some people say that they thought the tournament was an hour later. Yes? Okay. Okay, so Hager's won the coin flip. What are we playing in Genesis? Let's see. Labyrinth. Okay. So Labyrinth searches for Big Welcome. This should be a 1-0, right? In the Labyrinth deck? There should be just 1 Big Welcome, maybe 2. There shouldn't be 3. I think it's a 33-point card. Okay, I'm gonna hand loop, and oh. Oh, I know what Boss is playing. This is one of the Boss classics. The old classic from Boss. The Goatee deck. Lady and both welcomes are all 33? Yeah, so there's no way that you play, like, more than one of any of them. Okay, activate another field spell. This card banishes a... Okay. This is just like Fish Malice. We're gonna Daruma. Okay, it's another pointed card. We're gonna flip the cards face down. And we do get to play on their turn, but we need 2 bodies to synchro. Right? We shouldn't have anything here. So Labyrinth seems to be doing pretty well now. The fish are doing things, yeah. Not playing Lady, I guess. We're gonna reset Daruma though. We're gonna discard Rollback. We're playing Rollback. So we have... That was a second Big Welcome, by the way. So we are on 2 Big Welcomes. Oh, we do have a play. We have this guy. What are we gonna make here? We're gonna banish the Daruma. Okay. And this comes back. Okay. Okay, there was more plays than I expected. This card is like a hand trap, right? This card comes out of nowhere. Okay, we're gonna summon up Ku Klux now. Maybe no lady? I would guess no lady, yeah. Maybe we're not playing, we're probably not playing regular welcome either. Oh, thank you to Defunzy for following, by the way. We're very close to 3,000 followers. Okay, summoning this little one. When are we gonna summon the big goatee? Because the big goatee would be really strong, right? This banishes the whole field. Getting rid of Lovely, especially when there's no lady, that sounds like a win condition. Like, banishing Lovely is a win condition in regular Labyrinth. And in Genesis, it should be even better. Okay, we're gonna go Setup. This card is good in Genesis. You get to recycle all of your Labyrinth traps, and we're gonna set Compulse and Daruma Karma Cannon. Banishes on opponent's turn. Right. Okay. We get to flip them face down now. Are these both activatable? No, it was Ku Klux that allowed him to be activatable. Okay. Well, we don't have room to synchro now. So there's definitely no plays going on this time. Oh, now we have room to synchro, technically. But we hit the Snowpiercer out of the hand. Oh my god. Was that clutch? Could that have played? Right? Could that have played if we didn't hit that one? I feel like that could have maybe played. I can see why this game 1 was so long. Yeah, I think Labyrinth should be ahead now. Like they should be taking it. I don't know about the grind game of Goatee. I don't know anything about these cards. Okay. Adding back the Snowpios, which I feel like is one of the best cards in the deck. Oh my god. What is that? Fishbowl Harpooner? What is this? What does this card do? You can reveal this card and one water in your hands, special summon one and discard the other. Is this a new card? Look at this. It's like a little swordfish in a mech, in an underwater mech. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material, negate the effects of one monster your opponent controls. Harpooner, that's the best Crystron card. Into white or a whale. This is Raigeki. This is Raigeki. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Into Torrential Tribute. Okay, also goodbye, but this just comes back. This floats. This just comes straight back. It's not exactly new, but it's 0 points. Okay. I mean, if it's printed in the last like 5 years, you can tell me it's new, and I would believe you. I would believe you. Okay, so Lovely is back. White or a Whale is back. Now I'm gonna have to flip face down. That's a lot of resources from Labyrinth that just got used. We still have a rollback here, though. How did we just recycled something? With Lifeless Leaf Fish, right. Format looks good. I mean, this game looks crazy. We should have watched this one live. Wait, we're live now, by the way. So this game 1 was still going on this whole time. We're still live now. On turn 6. How is the grind game for Goatee? It must be pretty good. Like they're keeping up with Labyrinth. Keeping up with Labyrinth is impressive. Okay, so what's happening now? If it's normal, you can add a fish. Okay, we're adding Abyss Shark. We're playing sharks in here as well. We have a player without a submitted deck list. Who is it? Who didn't submit the deck list? Because I had a DM with the deck list. We're lucky Master has no Vanquish Soul or Odeon. Well, you can play Vanquish Soul. You just can't play Holy Sue. Yusuf? Okay. I'm not sure what the move should be though. If we don't have a deck list, that's probably not good, right? And K9? Yeah, of course, there's no K9. No field spell. Okay, so in Hager's standby phase, we get back the Keef, and one of these is going to be a quick synchro, right? This one's the quick synchro. During your opponent's main phase, synchro summon. Synchro summon a fish. This is also special summoning itself? Yes. Oh my god. The Goatee grind game. The fish grind game. SP Little Fish. Alfixies, thank you, Plushy. You can use your best judgment. I trust you. You're a good mod. Okay, the rollback has been used. We're flipping face down. We have to roll back on our own turn to prevent the opponent from comboing. Look at this. Wall of 5 set monsters. You wouldn't see this in regular format. We just pendulum summoned from our banishment in Genesys. What the frick? I know, right? On turn 7, no less. Who taught the fish to synchro summon? Okay, we're going to normal summon this Ariana again. That's all 3 Arianas used. We're getting another big welcome, which we recycled. Yeah, currently no big welcomes in rotation. And we're going to use an Arias from the hand, so we can use this turn. Surely what we need to do is maybe pop the field spell, right? Because this card seems to be grinding. Right? This card can add cards from the banishment. No. Wait, this adds from the graveyard. It banishes from the graveyard, right? which is it is recycling in this deck. So we attack the Keith, and we're going to attack this one. But that's the whale. Okay. Is there a reason we did that? Is there a reason we did that? Okay. This is going to pop a card because we have the field spell active. This is a really good card though. How does Labyrinth beat this? They need to use this graveyard effect, right? Because they can't just keep destroying this. It's just going to come back. It's just going to keep coming back. So what do you do? I'm going to pop a card in the hand again. We hit the Abyss Shark, which feels like a good hit. I'm surprised they didn't use this last turn. Hey Abby, hello. Welcome to the Genesys tournament. Okay, we're gonna reset the Daruma again. Okay, this is one of the big weaknesses of Daruma, by the way. If all you have is Daruma, then it's just stalling, because it doesn't remove anything. So you really need to have some powerful engine afterwards to remove things. Otherwise, Daruma is not that good. Okay, so we're going to try to go battle phase, I guess. Or we're going to give it attack points. Okay, so we can attack Lovely now. Probably going to prompt the graveyard effect of Big Welcome, right? Last turn mentioned? I did not mention last turn. I did not mention last turn. Oh, I did. I said the phrase last turn. Don't worry, there'll be no last turn today. And yeah, we do bounce the white or a whale. That does make sense. We're gonna go after the hand again. I feel like they will. Yeah, they are gonna go after the hand again. But this is a guaranteed play every turn. Sobs in my corner. I'm sorry, Abby. At least you can watch the stream. Lol, branded mirror. You're playing a branded mirror? That is interesting. Is that for round 1, Kaori? Because we could take a look at that as well. There's gonna be a game 2 and 3 perhaps of this, by the way. So we might be a while watching this fish game. Yeah, I'm really surprised we don't pop the field spell, because this is a guaranteed play every turn. Can the fish conquer the labyrinth? I don't know. I don't know enough about Goatee to know if they're ahead, if they can win this kind of game or not. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so we're banishing another Goatee from the graveyard. I do know that Boss is a pretty experienced Goatee player. Where did Aura Whale go? It got bounced with the graveyard effect of Big Welcome. But we can summon it again. We could summon it right now, if we wanted to. No, we're going for this one. Okay. If Deep Beyond resolves, we win. However long it takes to summon him, that's what I was gonna say, right? It's turn 8 and we have not yet summoned him. Wanted you to say last turn? Okay, Darth. Okay, I see. Are you playing today, Darth? Are you playing? Okay, we're gonna go Daruma now. This still banishes, right? Yeah, this still banishes. Okay. That did not interact the way I think Hago wanted it to. Okay, so Lovely is gone. Lovely is gone. And with no lady in the deck, it's kind of rough now for Labyrinth, right? How do we get back a banished lovely? There's no way to get back lovely. Technically, you can play like punishment and the chimera cards, but I don't know if Hagar is on that. Yeah, it would have to be punishment. Is punishment points? I feel like that card might have like 5 points or something. Okay, in the standby phase, we're getting our goatees now. Summoning Keith. We also banished this one, right? This one's also going to come back. I think Entis is points. Entis might be points, yeah, that makes sense. Just some punishment targets up points. I know Garura is free. Garura is free. So if punishment is also free, I would be surprised if Labyrinth isn't playing that, to be honest. Okay, what can Labyrinth do in this position? No lady in the deck, no lovely available. What do you do? How do you out monsters? How do you do anything? It's happening? It is happening. Oh, we are playing punishment. Okay, it's not happening. Right? Do we have multiple tunas? We do have multiple tunas. And that's why we're popping the big one. Okay, so that we can't make the big goatee. Oh, but we're gonna chain the second synchro. And this is gonna work, right? This is actually crazy. Yeah, that's GG, because that makes the punishment fizzle. We can't get back lovely. We get to resolve the big guy. Finally, and game one goes to goatee. Wow. I would have liked to see it hit the board. I would have liked to see it happen after all this time. But you know what was happening. We would have seen the big fish. Finally, after 8 turns. That was crazy though. That was an insane game one. I did not expect that kind of grind game from Goatee. I didn't know that deck was like that. Okay, going into game two. So boss should be going first now. I mean, second. And we have Labyrinth going first. Goatee will soon be even better with better starters and better grind game? Really? What is Goatee getting? What new cards does Goatee get? Okay, we're going Ku Klux. Are we going to go for a turn 0 pop again? We did this last time, and it did not work. Labyrinth went first last time as well, and it did not work. Something to remember. Yeah, we are going to do this. This card, Ice Dragon's Prison. That card would have been not very good against Goatee, I suppose. But we didn't see it last game. Okay, going for the hand rip. No, we're not. We're getting ashed. Oh my god. Goatee is so cheap, we can afford to play Ash. Damn, just like Rated. And we sat and pass. Yeah. That is a really big Ash. This game might not be as long as the first one. That is interesting. We're going big welcome right away to draw a card. Bouncing back our Ku Klux. What is the reason for that? I guess it makes sense with no big guy. We don't have any disruption with it, so we might as well use it now. That's probably reasonable. Desperate? Yeah, it might be. We got to draw a card and set it, and now the Ku Klux is live? I DM'd you the upcoming Goatee free agents. Okay. Okay, starting with the Harpooner. We have Shift, the fairy of the goatee. Okay. So this can just banish itself from the graveyard for free. So this is a play on the opponent's turn. And we're playing white sunfish. Hello. Hi, sunfish. Look at this cute little fish. This card, what does this do? Nothing. I mean, this is a tuna. I guess we can make the white or a whale if we want to. No, we're getting torrential. And we're using Kukluk. Is that so that we can then chain Stovey Torby? Probably, because that would be destroyed otherwise. What's this last card? It's Bagjack. Oh my god, okay. So we're getting some value here. Goatee's gonna be down to 2 cards now. And they can't use Shift without a fish on the board. So they can't set up that. Okay. Who won the first game? Goatee won the first game. After eight huge turns of grinding. So now we get the big welcome is live. It's not actually live this turn because they used the other effect. But it is live next turn. Is this a Goatee turn 0 deck? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but we have the field spell again. That's a really good extender here. Oh, that's really good. What do we have with the Bagjack? What do we have to stop this? Oh, that's a good card. That'll stop it. Yeah, that sends the field spell to the graveyard. Okay, so we have to flip it on resolution, right? Surely we don't want to let them pay the cost. No, we are going to let them pay the cost. Okay. We're banishing from the hand. Oh, okay, and this is banished, gets to banish from the graveyard. Right? But we're going to target the Shift with the Terrors so that it doesn't get banished by this card. That's pretty smart. So now we have to banish one of these, which doesn't do anything. I see the play. I see the vision. So now this doesn't do anything. But it can attack. Which is still kind of threatening here. Oh, it does do something. It adds... What does it do? It adds a fish from deck to hand. Oh, okay. Then it banishes. Oh. Okay. This is better than I thought. Is there any cooldown for when we can start the top 16? I'm not sure. You'll have to ask Plushy. She knows what she's doing. I think there should be a delay before the top cut starts, just to keep things smooth. Okay, we're adding a... What is this? Paces? Paces? And banishing it. So we've set up for a Synchro 8 on their turn. Pace, silent S. Okay, thank you, Abby. It's not allowing me to chat with my top 16 opponent. I think the top 16 bracket won't have started yet. I think. I'm not sure. Let me double check. What do we have here? What can we do to protect our monster here? I feel like we can't do anything. Top 16 starts in 11 minutes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we can't protect the Kukluk. So Labyrinth is struggling here. We have the Big Welcome, but Big Welcome on its own isn't very good. Because there's not even a lady in the deck. So Lovely is off limits here. We could use this to maybe search an Ariana, but that would be really slow. And meanwhile, Fish is getting a Synchro 8 here. Wait, why did we banish this? Oh, it special summons itself. Okay. Okay, I'll let the Fish Master cook. I'm clearly not the Fish Master. Special summon... What is this? How do you say this? Abby, do you know how to say this one? Okay, adding a Keef. I'm banishing it. Is it gonna summon itself right now? No, it should be the standby phase of the next turn. Yeah. Okay, we drew an Ariana. That's a good start. Psyche is how I pronounce it. Psych? Psych? Okay. Adding a field spell is kind of okay here. So we have to synchro now. Yeah, this makes sense. Could we go for the White Aura Whale here and try to pop the Ariana? Is that a good play? No, just going for this one. I guess this is the same thing, but better. Versus, like one monster. We're gonna go after the big welcome. That's kind of smart. Because we can chain it, but we can't use the graveyard effect because it's gonna get banished anyway. But now we get to trigger Lovely. And we do get to keep Lovely on the board too. But yeah, it would have been even worse if we targeted the Ariana. That makes sense. Because we would have just dodged and then we would have got this in the graveyard anyway. So now Lovely's on the board. And we're triggering Stovey. Labyrinth looks ahead here. I had to summon to the EMZ, but I told my opponent that the monster doesn't exist in the field. Because in a normal 5-zone monster, the card does not count. What do you mean you had to summon to the EMZ? That sounds like a problem for the mods to solve. We might watch that game. We might watch that game. Okay, so Lovely's attacking over the big fish, or the medium fish. What does Gertie have? What does Gertie have set up here? What do we reset? We could reset Terra's. This wouldn't be a bad reset, right? Yeah, we do target this one. Okay, Labyrinth seems pretty set up right now. Literally with the setup. Literally set up. Oh my god, Trap Trick? Hi. This is a free card, by the way. This card has no points. And we're gonna go for a punishment. Yeah, okay, so we are playing punishments. Now we get to special summon a Labyrinth. Okay. Okay, we're kind of popping off right now. Kind of popping off. This is already triggered, though. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have now? We have something coming back in the standby, I believe. Yeah. Oh, the field spell. Okay, so this recycles itself. That's pretty cool. We're not we're not by any chance in for another like 8-turn grind game, are we? Are we by any chance gonna see that again? Because these fish keep clinging on. I can't even play my favorite Genesis deck in Master Duel, aka Onomat Utopia. You can't play it? I guess the new Onomat cards are not released yet. I guess they're not. That is unfortunate. Okay, and we're gonna get rid of that immediately, I think. We're gonna target the Kiev. Probably go for Entis? Do we have enough points for Entis? How many points is Entis? No, we don't have it. We're sending Garura, which is free. That's gonna draw a card and another card with Garura. So that's pot of greed in a trap right now. Let's destroy a card, destroy another card, and draw two. Not to mention the rest of it. And this is like 7? Okay. Look at all this plussing. This is Labyrinth. This is peak Labyrinth right now. This is like Labyrinth at its finest. Destroy a card and then trigger 10 guys. Go +8. That's peak Labyrinth. I'm gonna pop this card in the hand. I've not seen this one yet. What is this? Ix Eep, Omen of the Goatee. And we still didn't get rid of the field spell, by the way. Do we just have a blind spot for this card? Oh, right. We had the terrace set up for it. Okay, this time it makes sense. And we're gonna revive Ash Blossom. This is game 3. This is game 2. This is game 2. And Fish won game 1. So if Labyrinth wins this one, we got another one to go. Okay. We're getting access to this card, which is a good card. This one's also... Okay, this set's a goatee trap. This one doesn't seem as powerful. Target a goatee trap that is banished, set it. We don't have any traps. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go set up, recycle our big welcomes. But this doesn't let them activate right away, so we need to have a coup clock. We need to use our coup clock, right? If we want to use one of these. Going for Daruma. What else? What else are we setting? Are we setting that Compulse? Yeah, we're setting Compulse. And there's the coup clock. And then I guess we flip Daruma now. Oh my god, we have another Bagjack. Labyrinth kind of sucks since Odeon and Eldritch are way cheaper. Well, in Master Duel right now, we don't have Odeon, so... Okay, flip face down. Now we get to stack our deck. We're gonna tribute summon. That's one way to get a monster on the board. Did we not have... Yeah, we didn't have anything in the graveyard set up to banish. So we're just gonna... We're gonna attack over Lovely, because Lovely's not very big in defense. Yeah, she's 19. So she's dead. Kind of funny how Pearly is fully playable. And it can constantly make Noir while having a bunch of board breakers. I don't think Pearly is fully playable. Because it does have a few points. And that makes it not attractive, right? Because you can't play non-engine. You can't really draw into anything with Sleepy. Okay, setting another Daruma. I keep saying every turn, I feel like Labyrinth is ahead now, and they're gonna win, and then somehow the fish just like claws back into the game. So like I'm hesitant to say it again, but surely Labyrinth is ahead right now. Surely Labyrinth is winning. Right? Right? Surely. Every time I see these interactions, I wish Goatee was better. I don't know. I feel like it's being quite entertaining right now. Okay, we're flipping Ariana. What do we have? Like, this is not a synchro. This is like a synchro 4. So we can't really do anything here. We're just attacking. Okay, but also in the battle phase now, flipping Big Welcome goes so hard. Because we clear all the monsters. We can clear all of them. Gonna pop one with the field spell here. Okay. That's an Ash Blossom, by the way. That we reset, I guess, from Terrors, yeah. April, no? What's wrong? What did I do wrong? They clear? But what? Is there a trick up the fish's sleeve right now? Is the fish gonna claw back into the game? The goatee from hand can banish 2 to special itself? Yeah, the Snopias can do that, right? It will be able to summon, and we didn't snipe it. We didn't snipe it. So that field spell is gonna come back again when we summon the Snopias. Okay, discard Chandra. We have everything in rotation here. Surely the fish can be vanquished with this kind of setup, right? Surely the fish can't fight back from here. Abby is so excited about the goatee. The fish are immortal. They are, right? This is how game 1 went. I was like every single turn it was like Labyrinth is winning now. And then the fish just come back and they synchro and then they come back and then they flip face down and then all of a sudden they won. I think we might get a repeat. It does go to show though just the difference between Labyrinth without Lady, right? Because Lady is a lot of pressure. That 3k attack is like incredibly valuable. Because look how long it takes to win a game without Lady. I'll leave for 10 minutes and it's still going. Yeah, this game is still going. This is game 2. Oh my god, we are cooking. In the opponent's main phase too. I'm gonna add Zap and banish it. Okay. So we got a lot of things coming back next turn. Okay, but what does Labyrinth have? Labyrinth has a big welcome as disruption. This took longer than April's Paleo game. I think my Paleo match was 90 minutes. I believe. Okay, so we're gonna flip the compulse now. Targeting this guy. That's gonna deny the synchro. Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna give Labyrinth the win? It will be longer than April's brief branded introduction at this point. Well, I don't know about that. It would need to be very long to be that long. Damn, I bet we have top 16 matches finishing by now. But this is fun. I don't want to eliminate games like this by invoking time rules. This is why I don't want to do time rules. Because if ever this happens, you don't want to like willingly squash it, you know? You want to celebrate it. So that's why I don't like time rules. Okay, we still got 2 bodies here. We're gonna get the field spell back. Oh my god. The fish are just not dying today. The fish are not dying today. This is kind of how it felt to play Paleo, by the way. I played Paleo last week versus Centaurion, and this is how it felt. I felt like Labyrinth. I felt like I was disrupting them over and over, and they just somehow kept coming back like a zombie. This match is still going? Yeah, this is game 2 right now. Come to the point where we root for the player that has card advantage. Closest player to win. Yeah, you see, I don't know enough about Goatee, but I kind of wish I was a Goatee expert right now. Because this looks crazy fun. If I knew Goatee really well, this looks like a really, really cool match. Okay, we did hit the field spell. We did hit the field spell. So we can't add it back this turn. Imagine with the 3 new cards. Are they really good? I haven't looked at I haven't looked at them yet. Did you see that the BES support, they got a circular that mills 5? Excuse me? Excuse me? I did not see the new BES support. Okay, what did we just do, by the way? Banish it when it leaves the field. Wow, that's actually such a randomly good effect against Lovely. We're gonna go punishment now. Target Snowpios. What target do we have for this? Surely we're not on Entis, right? No, but we're on Packbit. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. Packbit's gonna be able to scale this card. We're outing Lovely slowly. Yeah, it took like 7 turns last game to out Lovely. So surely it will take 7 turns again. Okay, surely the goatee is out of gas now. Surely. The Snowpiercer is in the graveyard, the Zep is scaled, we're normal summoning a tiny goatee that banishes itself for cost, apparently. Special summon a fish from your hand, okay. And we summon into the big guy. Still don't know how to pronounce this guy. The Moonlight of the goatee. P6? Piss Kink? I don't know what this guy is. And this is adding a goatee to the hand, and then we're going to get to banish it as well. Okay. So apparently we still have plays. I love how slow this is. Most games I play are 3 to 4 turns. Yeah, well that's the difference between Genesis and Standard, right? That's the idea of Genesis. I feel like they really did a good job of the points and stuff. This match is really cool. The first match that we saw was pretty Oh, you're talking about in Genesis? This is not normal even for Genesis? Well, I've only played one game of Genesis, like one match of Genesis ever, and I decked out in a 60 card deck. Just gonna say I've only played one match. My very first game of Genesis, I played 60 card Paleo and I decked out. So, this is normal for me. Okay, battle phase. Attacking Ariana. You played Stall? No, I played Paleo. That's the same thing. Okay, the Lovely is not outed yet. How did you even deck out versus a 40 card deck? I used Morganite. I was drawing 2, unfortunately. And that's what cost me in the end. Okay, so we're using Big Welcome. How many Big Welcomes have we been through? We've been through our setup, and we've been through both Big Welcomes again. Do we play multiple setup? Surely we don't play multiple setup, right? Because this card seems like a really bad draw. I just played a ridiculous game, Lamau, went down to 2 seconds on my turn and I wasn't even done. Oh, 2 seconds is nothing, right? You can do a full branded end phase in 2 seconds, right? Surely. Okay, popping a Bishark from the hand. Surely, Labyrinth has a bajillion cards right now. Surely, they win the game. No, what is this? Okay, this is not a quick synchro, though. This one is not a quick synchro. Okay, but this one is a quick synchro. This game truly stuck in a labyrinth. We are going to turn 8 again. This game is going to go even longer than the last one. How? How are they doing this? How? They had no cards. How are they coming back from this? It doesn't make any sense. Why are the fish so good? Why are the fish so good, chat? It doesn't make sense. They just keep playing. They just keep activating. It's the standby phase. This is main phase 4 right now. It's main phase 4. What is now this is activating. Goatee? Yeah, this is truly goat behavior. Oh my god. And we have a Daruma now for the whole board. We waited a long time to use that Daruma. That was a well-timed Daruma, I guess. But here's another problem again. I need to talk to Plushy real quick. She recommended watching Hager Game. This is Hager Game. This is the Hager Game. Okay, this is the problem that we've been in before, right? There's so many monsters that we can't lethal through it. We can't do damage. We don't have Lovely. We don't have Lady. So what do we do? How do we clean up here? We've been through a lot of our deck. Okay, we get to clear 3 monsters. Okay, we can't even clear that one. It's not big enough. You're a bozo. You're not big enough. And what are we gonna reset? I swear if we just set Daruma again. You can't set Daruma. You can't. It doesn't remove cards. You gotta set something else. Otherwise you're never gonna win. You're just stalling. They're gonna stall for an eternity and deck out Lab? That would be insane. How many cards in their decks? We've got 25 cards for Goatee and only 12 for Labyrinth. But I don't think deck out is the issue. I don't think deck out is going to be an issue. Okay, we have to play through a Daruma here. This is threatening a Synchro immediately. This is a nice flip up, right? This one, just the one flip up is threatening a Synchro, and we have to do something about it, yeah. And it's torrential, oh my god. Okay. Okay, sure. That destroyed a lot of our monsters too. Lab needs Jaws of Avarice? They literally do. They have Labyrinth setup. This is better than Jaw because it can target from the banish zone. How did we summon that? Oh, right, the field spell. Field spell summons this. And there's the field spell for Goatee. So that's just another guaranteed play again. This game is never ending. Hello, Plushie. How is the tournament going? Have we got a finalist yet? Has Top Cut finished yet? Because we're still watching round 1. How was the Goatee placed in the back row? It was placed with Packbit. It was placed with Packbit. Okay, top 16 is going right now. That is insane. This game is truly something. It's not as long as your paleo game. How long was my paleo match, Plushie? If they go 12 more minutes, they hit your record? Okay. So, oh my god, and Haker scoops it up. Why did you scoop it up? Is that game over? Is it actually game over? Did they actually, Okay, well, that's 2-0 to the fish. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for game 3, but it's finally over. Fish win. Fish W. Fish W. Okay, well, now it's time to move on to round 2. Let me see if we have some round 2 matches that I can Is there any round 2 matches still going? There are 0 round 2 matches still going. All of round 2 is finished. Okay. Let me find a match to watch. Okay. We're ready for round 2? Ready for round 2. This one should be another banger matchup. Another banger matchup. This is apparently a branded mirror match. Let's go. Look at this. We have... This looks like ranked. Come on. This looks peak. And what is this? This also looks like peak. What is this? Nebula Dragon. You can reveal this in one of the level 8 dragons. Bash or summon both, but negate their effects. Banish from the graveyard, target level 4, add it to your hand. Okay. Draw phase, branded opening. Discard Albaz into Quam, let's go. Playing around Vela. This is just constructed branded, what the hell? I know, right? Adding branded fusion. Okay, so here's the difference. In regular format, you want to go, the standard line is branded fusion, Albion send Bestial Lubellion into Fusion Lubellion into Mirror Jade. That line is not legal in Genesys because this is 33 points. Albion, the red dragon, is free, but Lubellion, the Bestial, is 33. Lubellion, the fusion, is 33, and Mirror Jade is 33. So instead, we're sending, what is that? Stay Sailor Romarine. If this is sent to the graveyard, send a level 5 or lower plant from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Hey, that's not a bad effect, actually. That's not a bad effect. We get to chain block Albion here. We get to send... Yes, I knew we were sending a Predator plant. This card, what does this do? I mean, okay, this does nothing in the graveyard. Okay, but we're sending that because we want to use it as fusion material for Mirror Jade. I see the line. I see the line. We're not playing Lubellion, maybe. Yeah, we're definitely not playing Lubellion. Because Quam is also 3 points. And so is Cartesia. And we're not using the extra monster zone. This is why I can't play Branded, by the way, in Master Duel, because I would use the extra monster zone. You guys know I love the extra monster zone in Branded. I would not be able to resist the muscle memory. Yeah, we don't have points for Lubellion. So we're choosing to skip on Lubellion, and that's why we're using the Romarine to make a cleaner Mirror Jade. So that we can keep the Albion in rotation. And now, okay, we go Allure. Wait, what, April cheat? What do you mean I cheat? What? Okay. Why did we go Allure? Why the hell did we use Allure right there? That seems like a misplay. But anyway, we're going to set Banishment. Look at this board. We have Masquerade. We drew a draw for turn, by the way. We have a Masquerade. We have a Mirror Jade. We have a Cartesia, which I guess can make something like Dragos Depelia, right? We have this classic lineup where you can go Cartesia, summon Dragos Depelia with the Mirror Jade, Quam revive the Mirror Jade. So you get a double banish. And for what it's worth, I don't think we have an Albaz in the graveyard though. Okay, so they're going for Quam, also in the draw phase. Activate Branded Fusion. And we're choosing to go Rindbrum here, not on the Romarine technology, I see. But we are going to revive the Albaz, which is really strong into Mirror Jade here. Oh, okay. So, big problem here. This is generally a bad thing in Branded. When you have all your zones locked, you can't activate cards like Banishment. So, I feel like what Kaori needed to do here was see that this was coming and try to use the Cartesia right? Something like that. Or try to use the Mirror Jade and get bounced, just so that they can use the banishment, because that would be really strong against this opponent's Albaz. Now it's time to cheat. Okay, so we're going to activate the Grand Granol, and then we're going to chain banishment here. Yeah. So I see what's going to happen here. I see the problem here. Technically, this is legal in in Genesys. But we have to make the Dragostapelia, and now what would happen in Genesys is the Grand Granol would just fizzle. But because in Master Duel we have the extra Monster Zone, this has to summon, which is kind of a problem, because this is not legal. This should not be here. This should not be here. Cheater? I mean, literally, right? But I think that the way I ruled it is do not summon to the extra monster zone, obviously. But if you do, we're gonna get a judge to watch the game and decide, basically. I think Plushie already watched it and checked. Let's see if it ends up being relevant. Because currently, the game is still quite interesting right now. Yeah, we're gonna go Mirror Jade, chain Rinbrum, chain Dragostapelia, but then we just chain Mirror Jade, and we banish the Dragostapelia. And that basically negates the effect because it's continuous. It has to be on the board. We're gonna chain Cuties here, which doesn't feel like the right move, not gonna lie, but it's fine. We're still gonna banish. Okay, we're banishing Quam, which is. Why would we banish Quam here? Does Umizua not know the interaction? Banishing Dragostapelia would have been a lot better. Because then we would have resolved the Rinbrum, we would have got to bounce this Grand Granol or something. It wouldn't have been able to trigger, it would have been very clean. Would have been very, very clean. We send a sprint to the graveyard here. That's going to trigger Alba. I misplayed here? Yeah, I think it was a slight misplay. We're going to summon back the Masquerade. Okay, how are we going to play without this Coritus coming up here? How is it gonna work here? We're gonna go Albaz in the end phase for Rinbrum. Rinbrum is material for Rinbrum. And then we search Kit. I mean, they seem really ahead here. Kaori seems very far ahead here. And they scoop, yeah. So I think the way I would have ruled this is that this game is fine because it did not matter. That Coritus did not activate, it did not do anything, it did not make a difference to a card effect. So I would have ruled that that's fine. I would have ruled that that's completely fine. Okay. Let's go game 2. So Kaori's up 1 game. I did an oopsie game 2. Oh, don't tell me you cheated as well. Don't tell me you went into the extra monster zone as well. Okay, we have Droll, by the way. Umizua, go. Okay, branded opening in the draw phase again. I'm guessing opening is like a 3 of in these decks. I also noticed that they're both 40 cards. Definitely not enough points to go up to 60. Activate deployment. God, this looks like constructed branded. Is this Genesys tournament going to be a monthly occurrence? Yes, it is. So, exclamation mark tournaments if you want to check out all of the scheduled tournaments that we have. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello, Extra Monster Zone. Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, it did not matter. It did not matter. That was not going to matter. Oh my god. Stop using the Extra Monster Zone. Okay, we're going to use the Nebula, add back the Albaz. We're sending High Spirits here. That's interesting. Why would we send High Spirits here? I feel like sending Albaz was better. No. No, no, this is fine actually. So we have Cartesia on the board. It's the branded muscle memory. Exactly. That's what I would do as well. I would also put Mirror Jade in the extra monster zone. So let's just see if it comes up. Oh my god, we drew a Kaiju. We're going to tribute the Quam. So this is pretty smart. In the branded mirror match, you'll be surprised how important Quam is. Mirror Jade is like kind of whatever. You don't give a fuck about Mirror Jade a lot of the time. But like Quam is a important grind game piece. So I kind of like going for the Kaiju on Quam here. I think it could have also been on Cartesia though. And that could have also been playable. Anyway, we're going to discard the Droll because it's not very good. Mini Futsu? Yeah. It's Mini Futsu. And Mirror Jade is just Murakumo. Okay, we're going to go Banishment now. Keeping an eye on the zones, making sure that we know that we can't use this last one. We're going to negate Branded Fusion, which should do the trick here, right? Yeah, that just wins the game instantly. Okay, so again, it did not matter. The extra monster zone did not matter, but please do not summon to the extra monster zone if you can help it. Please. I do not want to have to move to Dueling Book. Okay, game 3. Let's go. I'm in top 8. Let's go. That's crazy. The stream is very far behind. We are lagging. DB, yeah. Okay, Kiori's going first. Let's see. Hand looks solid. This hand does not look so solid. But it's playable. Let's see. Mirror Jade in the EMZ is just what you do. I know. I sort of feel responsible for that muscle memory. Because I feel like I'm the one that propagates that the most. My Mirror Jade is always in the extra monster zone. Oh, we're doing the Romarine technology again. I like it. I like this play. The only thing that's a little weird about this play is that in isolation, if you just went like Aloba into Branded Fusion into this line, you get to keep your Albion on the board, but it doesn't leave the board, right? Unless you have other resources to get rid of it. This Albion just sits on the board, which isn't much different to just banishing it for the Mirror Jade anyway. So unless you have a way to remove this from the board, the Romarine doesn't get that much value. That's what I'm thinking right now. Can you check my matches? We'll pick a feature match for round 3, and it might be you, yeah. We could watch you. Okay, and we're gonna send Rinbrum here. Interesting to send Rinbrum. I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. In the mirror match, it could be okay. Could be okay. I'm gonna send red, add back red. Oh, we're gonna use the red now. What do we want to do with red right now? Is this Masquerade? It is Masquerade, okay. And that's gonna get back Cartesia. Nice. Really good board. Set Banishment again. We've made this same end board of filling our zones and then setting Banishment, which is a little weird, but I don't hate it. It's a good board. And we drew a second Retribution in 40 cards. That's not very attractive. This hand looks disgusting. Like in a bad way. And we're gonna summon Cartesia. Okay, activate this. Do not chain the Banishment, thank you. I'm gonna summon Lulu or Lilith. Nice. Lulu or Lilith is interesting. It is a disruption by itself. I kind of like Lulu in Genesis. It just gets a little bit more ceiling, you know? Now we're gonna go Dragos to Pelio. Yeah, we can't really do anything here. And Umizuwa scoops it up. So branded mirror match, of course, branded wins, but Kaori winning, despite the extra Monster Zone cheat, was able to win. That does feel like a bit of a coin flip matchup, not gonna lie. That felt like a coin flip matchup. But it was pretty good. Yeah, we both cheated, so it's fine, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Round 3 is top 16. So, let's see a top 16 match. Okay, we have a lot of top 16 matches that are still going on. So, let's actually watch one of the live ones. You can watch, let's see. We could watch Fish again. If you think about it, I cheated because of April's video, so April made me cheat. I'm sorry. I'll take responsibility. This person has a really funny deck. What is their name, plushie? What is their in-game name? That is their name? Oh, okay. Well, they're in the quarterfinals, so we might watch them next. Let's watch this match. Let's watch Traeger versus Shirayori. I think they've just finished game 1 though. Okay, round 3. Let's go. Let's change the label to round 3. There we go. Okay, so what have we got this time? We got Ice Barrier versus Crystron. Okay. Crystron's going first here. Normal summon the Clanker, activate the Clanker, special the Clanker, destroy the Clanker, activate the Clanker, summon the Clanker, activate the Clanker, send 2 Clankers, activate the Clanker. And we're gonna search for a spell card. Hi Blaze, by the way, hello. We're gonna Synchro Summon into a big Clanker, activate the Clanker, add back the Clanker, and then activate the Clanker, pop the Clanker, summon 2 Clankers, and then activate the Clanker, add back, or summon the Clanker, activate the spell, search for a trap card, best card in the deck, by the way. Banish the Clanker, summon the Clanker, overlay the Clankers into another Clanker. This card searches an Earth Machine. What are we adding here? Therion King Regulus. Damn, that's an Omni Negate. Okay, so we have Trap, Omni Negate, and okay, the Foolish Burial Goods is being used to draw one with Metal Fist Fusion. And excuse me? Excuse me? What is that you just drew? Hello? Breakthrough Skill? I was not expecting that card. It's just Impum. April throwing out this Sea Slur like it's nothing. So Therion isn't a Clanker? Oh, this is totally a Clanker, yeah. This is totally a Clanker too. Also, thank you to TNT Mayday for following. This is just budget Impum. This is just budget Impum or what? Okay. So what do we have here? We have droplets here. Oh my god. What is that you just drew? What is that? Okay, we're playing first. We're not using the evenly... Are we trying to bait the regulars? We're trying to bait the regulars. Okay, and we're gonna go droplet now. Negating Citri. That's smart. Negating Citri is smart because the Tristros has to chain to an effect. So if we just go straight for evenly matched, that's gonna cook. Wait, wait, but they could have chained to that. They could have chained to that, right? We could have chained Tristoros and then set up the spell negate. Why not evenly droplet? The reason we couldn't evenly droplet is because Regulus tributes itself a cost. So we would get negated unevenly, and the droplet won't help. So we needed to droplet preemptively to negate the Regulus. But we also know that these cards tend to summon a negate as well. These cards tend to summon Dragster, which is a negate. I believe. I don't think Dragster's points, right? Like, Dragster is in this deck, surely. But I thought it was smart to go for the Citri, but then why didn't we chain Tristoros to this effect? I guess we had no way to predict that there was an evenly. Probably just had no idea that evenly was coming. But this is negated. Banish, we keep the trap, which is respectable, because this is still a disruption, and it's grind game. I'm gonna summon this guy. Is there a way to stop this? Apparently not. Now we're gonna go for a trap. Was there no way to use this to disrupt, like, earlier? To stop Lancia from coming out? I thought you need to control a synchro to pop. You need to control a synchro to pop 2. But you can still pop 1 at any time. Okay, so it's back to Crystron here. This is gonna float, but there's not a lot of cards here for Ice Barrier. And we're gonna summon Trishula, which is treated as a synchro summon. Banish 1, banish 2. Holy shit. And we're gonna summon out the Clanker, send 2 more Clankers. Are we gonna play through this now? I feel like we're playing through this now. Yeah. Drag is 20 points. Oh, okay. Well, surely you do play a Dragster, right? In Crystron? Maybe not. I don't know how expensive the Crystron cards are. Yeah, and it's just not enough, right? We needed, despite resolving evenly, Crystron is just the superior engine. Clearly. We know summon Ice Doll. Okay, is this a starter? Apparently not. Apparently it's not a starter. Yeah, the trap carries. The trap, just like in standard, Crystron Cluster is like the MVP of the deck. The matchup into Cluster is miserable, can't banish shit. Oh, right. That is true. Can't banish anything. I was wondering why we didn't banish it with with Trish, but because we can't. We can't banish it. Okay. Anyway, looks like game 2 is just finished as well, so let's check out game 2 now. Okay, Ice Barrier is going first. They are 1 game down. We do the evenly again, unfortunately. Since when does Cluster give banish protection? Since always, Abby. It's always done. Okay, this is a nice going second hand as well. Droplets, Extrav, Shadow Errata, yeah. Okay, this looks like combo. This is the kind of combo you see occasionally on ranked. And then they go into the... Okay, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting Lancia. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in the graveyard. That seems like an insane floodgate versus Crystron specifically. So surely we want to keep this on the board. Now we go Lancia. This should be breakable, right? Wait. Or not? Oh! We can't activate spell cards. Right, we can't activate spell cards. Neither player can activate spell cards until the end of the next turn. Oh my god. None of these are big enough to crash? Yeah, okay, well that's just that's kind of a free win. Okay, what is that? Rampaging Smash Tank Rhino Saber. What the heck is this card? Ice Barrier is just Floodgate Turbo? I've been saying this. This is why I hate Ice Barrier. Yeah, and Crystron scoops it up there. It is just Floodgate Turbo, even in Genesis, it seems. Anyway, it's time to watch Game 3 live. Ice Barrier have a Dweller Floodgate too? I know. They have a Dweller, they have a monster effect Floodgate that makes you discard, and they have the spell card Floodgate. It's literally Floodgate Turbo. Okay, so Crystron's down at the bottom this time. I'm gonna draw two. Whoa, that is not what I expected from my Crystron deck. We just set 3 and pass. We don't even have any Crystron cards banished or in the graveyard. Okay, we're adding Agerine. This is what the Foolish Goods is for, by the way. It's for Ice Barrier, of course. This can make the Agerine Synchro or Lancia. Could have also been Changing. Changing would have been pretty good. And there's the breakthrough skill. Yeah. Oh my god. What am I looking at? Activate breakthrough skill, chain lunar eclipse to dodge the impalm. No, don't chain droplet. No. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, they don't know. They don't know the interaction. It's gonna flip face down, and now it's still gonna resolve. Special summon out the Mirror Mage. So that was a wasted droplet. And now we get all the tokens. Or just 2? No, we do get 3, yeah. We're live, by the way, now. We are live. Yeah, that's a really niche interaction, but you gotta know it. Book of Moon works like that. It just resets your card. It's weird how it works, but removal doesn't work. Like if you remove the monster from the field, it remembers that it was negated. But if you Book of Moon it, it doesn't. I don't want to go up against Ice Barrier. Well, you gotta root for Crystron then. You gotta root for Crystron. Okay, this is OG Gungnir. OG Vanilla Gungnir. You gotta root for the Clankers. Oh, we have a lunar eclipse as well. What's going on with these Book of Moons? Okay. We also have a lunar eclipse. So we're gonna Book of Moon 2 more guys. Okay. Okay, what can we do with a top deck here? We need like another... We need another Extrav, right? Please tell me we have a play. Okay, we also on Foolish Goods. Oh, right, my bad, yeah. Foolish Goods is in both decks. This deck is using it to play Ice Barrier. And then Clankers are using it to send Inclusion, I guess. We also could have sent Metal Foes Fusion to draw a card, but I'm guessing we drew Metal Foes Fusion. Because that's why we didn't send it. But yeah, unfortunately, big brick there for the Clankers. It was a shame because game 1 was so impressive, winning through evenly. That was really impressive. But then they didn't win in the end. Unfortunate. Okay. So let's see. We're in top 8 now. Okay. So in top 8 we have Kaori, the branded player, and Ram. We saw Ram round 1. There is one top 8 game live. Yeah, I see. I see. And we're still waiting for some more top 8 matches to finish. I don't want to watch this match because we've seen both Kaori and Ram already. I want to watch a different match for top 8. I'm thinking about watching the player that Plushie recommended. Okay, why is your avatar always going crying? Is it? Also, Plushie, I just looked at the deck list. The one that you said is really spicy. Really funny. I don't know if that's what you think. I don't know if that's as funny as you think it is. I don't think it's as funny as you think it is. It's very funny. Okay. Well, we'll see. Whichever match finishes first, we'll start watching. I guess in the meantime, we could watch some more top 8. Who is still playing in top 8? We've got Max versus Hipster. Is this top 8? This is top 8. Okay, so Hipster is up 1 game here. Oh, you're starting? Okay, we can go watch you, I guess. Oh, we got some more branded here though. And we're getting Perulia. Okay. Main phase 1 Perulia. Crazy. And then we're going Adlib into Granguinol. Okay, that is not the board I expected. But branded can make any board and still win. So. And we're also playing Ice Barrier for Hipster as well. Oh my god. Don't tell me Ice Barrier is one of the best decks. Please tell me Ice Barrier isn't one of the best decks. That would be so cringe. This is the Floodgate. Floodgate number 3. And we're gonna make, what is this? Coritus. Yeah. This card is so crazy. What is cooking here? Hello, Nicky boy. We're cooking some Genesys. Yeah, we can't activate monster effects because of this stupid Floodgate. Yeah, I threw. Did you? We needed to attack over the Ryo, I think. We needed to attack over the Ryo. I threw game 1. That's unfortunate. This deck is really annoying. The Ice Barrier deck is really frustrating. Is branded playable? No shot. We've seen a lot of branded. We've seen a lot of branded. Branded is definitely playable. I believe so. I believe branded is playable. Yeah, and we lose this game as well. Unfortunate. Albion too. Well, Sanctifier has points, yeah, but Sanctifier is irrelevant. You don't need to play Sanctifier in Branded. Anyway, let's move on to top 8. Let's move on to top 8. So, you want to do a prediction for top 8, Drizzy, if you're here? Okay, we have Blue Lightning versus Traeger. Traeger we just watched. They were playing Ice Barrier. How many players were playing today? I think there were 38 players, I believe. Okay, and Ice Barrier is going first. Are we going to set up some floodgates? How many floodgates will we end on? What do you think? 1 or 2 or 3? The announcement helped a bit? Yeah, it did. It did. The main problem is you run out of resources way faster without Lubellion. I would really like to test Genesys Branded. You know, I feel like I could maybe try and figure out a good deck list if I gave it a lot of time. I think it will be just 2 floods. Okay, well we have 1 negate here. This is a spell trap negate. Now we're sending Ice Barrier. I think you definitely play the new fusion in Genesis. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm considering playing the new fusion in standard format as well. And the new spell, yeah. Okay, and we make Lancia. This is looking like a really strong board, but no floodgates. I guess this is a floodgate. This is the delayed floodgate. This summons Ryo. Oh my god. Mimighoul. We're playing Mimighoul, and there's the floodgate. Floodgate number 1. Oh my god. Excuse me? What? What? What was that? If this is the main phase, apply these effects in sequence. Destroy all face-up monsters you control. Oh my god. That's insane. Look at this. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, this will not even trigger. Because at the time it destroyed, it was your card, right? So it's not even going to trigger Lancia here. That's insane. What a crazy out. And we up... Okay, we have the Book of Lunar Eclipse again. Sure, but we searched for Sapphire Swallow here. So if we have another level 1 in the hand, we're going to be able to extend. And we don't. Okay. No joke, but I think Mimighoul's is really good. Really? You think Mimighoul is good in Genesis? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You need a bird on the field? Do you? You don't need a bird on the field. Also, you should not be typing. You should be playing your match. You should be playing your match. Flip down Mimighoul monsters? Skull? Yeah, I guess that's not really very that's not that good. What does this one do when flipped? Wait, no, flip down Mimighoul monsters is good for you. Because your opponent draws 1 card. Right? Like this is actually crazy. For Traeger here. If you flip down the Mimighoul monsters, you can attack over them. Okay. You get cooked by them being booked? Yeah, literally, right? Like you want them to flip upon the opponent's field, not yours. So what can we do here? I feel like just attacking goes so hard. Right? We get a free card when we attack over the... What's it called? The Archfiend. We get a free card. They have to send a card to the graveyard. Oh, oh, oh. It's main phase only. Thank you. Thank you, Nicky Boy. Thank you, and Andres Cola for reminding me. Yeah, it's a main phase only, so you can't just attack them and get free goodies. I see. I see. Okay, it's not that big of a downside then. Also, thank you for following. Thank you for following. Anyway, back to the gameplay. We're gonna summon a couple of tokens here. We are so close to 3,000 followers, by the way. 6 more followers, and we're at 3,000. Maybe you can flip it up? There's no way you can flip it up. What are you playing, like Wizard Adagnista or something? I forgot it was main phase specifically, so you don't die to them being attacked. Yeah. I think it would be pretty bad downside if you couldn't set them. You know, like that would be pretty unfortunate. They already hard lose to Impulse. How is Mimigal Mirror Match looking like? I can't say I've experienced a Mimigal Mirror Match. Okay, what is going on right now? What are we thinking about? We're spending a lot of time. What can we do here? I'm gonna synchro into the Crocker Dragon. Okay, so this card can draw. We we can also pop 2 cards. Wait, wait a second. If we pop 2 here, can we lethal somehow? No. No, we can't. There's no way we have enough damage. He's thinking about how to not trigger the flip effects. Oh no. Imagine they listened to the stream. They heard me warn him about the flip effects. Trying to play around them and it's just like not a thing. Yeah, we make Gungnir here. You can discard up to 2 cards and destroy. That's the same effect as this card, ironically. But this is not lethal. This is nowhere close to lethal. Oh, oh, we can. Okay, we can substitute a discard. Okay, that's not bad. But still, it's nowhere close to lethal, right? What does Ice Barrier do? Does this special summon? No, it's just sending a General Wayne, whoever this guy is. Discards 2 for 1. Oh, right, right. It discards 2 for 1. But this card pops 2. And we use this one. And it's not lethal, it seems. Okay, I think we were trying hard to find a lethal line there. But we didn't find one. Let's see. We set a card, so we don't have the Croc Dragon interruption. What do we have? I'm sad we don't have a Paleo player today. Haas was gonna play Paleo, I think, but they couldn't play, unfortunately. We could have had Paleo versus Fish. That would have been an insane matchup. That would have been an insane matchup. The what dragon? What did I say? What did I say? Okay, we're playing Lyrilusks now. Okay, this is interesting synergy with the Wear Off Thou. Being able to bridge into either engine. Pretty good. They do take... Okay. Okay. They do take 2,000 damage. The end phase. Which is looking a little suspicious. I'm gonna... Okay, we're gonna droplets the Starling. That's pretty good. Now we have to normal summon the dragon, right? Yeah, we have to normal summon the dragon. I guess we were going to do that anyway. Because it does search, yeah. What is this? Mimical armor. Okay, this one... This is just an extender. We're going to another one. This is not a once per turn card. I know this because I used to do spiral combos with 2 of these. Does the Synchro 7 do anything? Nope. This is a vanilla. This is just a vanilla. Oh my god. It's like playing Bird Up. This is literally Bird Up right now. Do we play Utopic Draco Fuchsia? Pretty sure that card has points. We do play it. Okay. We do play it. Now we activate the Maker. Ultra rare, by the way. Deserved. This gives the opponent 1 randomly, right? Yeah. He's 20. That's worth it, though. This, if the rest of the deck is cheap, this is a pretty good card to play. Okay, so this is going to flip up Slime. And Slime says your opponent gets to special summon. Don't tell me this is some refreshing Yu-Gi-Oh! What do you mean? Now what are we making? The giant Mimighoul. Okay. Add a Mimighoul card. Yeah, Nicky boy, you did miss. You missed the not Paleo, Labyrinth versus Goatee match. It was really long. Games involving Ice Barrier kind of suck. Yeah, Ice Barrier is kind of toxic. It does have a few floodgates. Look at this, by the way. We're going crazy. We got Ensemble Robin. We got UDF. This is literally a bird up board right now. It's straight up a bird up board. I'm gonna pop the Synchro. By the way, tomorrow we have 50 minutes time limit. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. So don't play Paleo. Okay. We got no time limit in my ones. So if you want to play Paleo, you gotta come to my tournaments. We got no time limit for me. And oh my god, we're playing Zeus as well. Look at this board. How do you win? We got UDF. I mean, you don't want to Zeus this whole board, but like... It's crazy. I remember our game 2 at 2-hour branded Paleo. Yeah, we played a long Paleo branded match. I remember that. Yeah, Zeus is 20 points. 40-point end board. Okay, let's see if this can get broken. I would be impressed if we played through the Ensemble Robin here. And the UDF. This is also a disruption? Oh my god, it is. Hi April, hello chat. Hello Jake. Hello. Because this is also a disruption. This turn you cannot activate effects of special monsters in the hand. Wait. What? Of monster special summon from the hand. Okay, okay. Okay. So this is a floodgate now as well. It's crazy. Look at what we did here. Okay, so we can summon the Wayne, but we can't activate it. We can't activate it because of the fairy. Is it ethical to floodgate an ice barrier player? I think it might be. It might be ethical. We're just gonna bounce it anyway to prevent some sort of like play. I don't know what play they would have without a tuna. There are no link monsters. And then we use the negate. Okay. Negate the activation and then gain control of it. This is not optional. So does this send it to the graveyard here? It literally does. Okay. Wow. Interesting mechanic. I don't think we can play here. Like we got Ice Doll. What does this do? Literally nothing. Yeah. So that's gonna be it. Ice Barrier is gonna lose now. Ice Doll searches Fog King, which stops Meet Tsurugi. I wonder if they're playing Fog King. And Zeus for game. GG. That was impressive Mimighoul deck. Not gonna lie. Impressive Mimighoul deck. Okay. So that was our top 8 match. That was a 2-0, right? That was a 2-0. Wait. That was game 1. That was game 1? Am I losing my mind or what? I thought that was game 2. I guess we watched Ice Barrier back to back. I got confused. I don't know. I swear that was the match. I didn't know that was game 1. Okay. Okay. Next game. Next game. Okay, we got Ice Barrier going first. Hopefully they didn't open a bunch of evenlies. Okay, that looks like the best starter. Oh, discarding this card as well is also pretty good, right? Right? No, this card doesn't have a graveyard effect. That Mimighoul board break is so impressive though. Like I would be so scared if I was Ice Barrier here. I'd be so scared of the dragon. You know, popping my own board. That would be really scary. How expensive is droplets, by the way? Is that card points? Surely droplets is points, right? I know Dark Roller is free. I wouldn't be surprised if droplet is free though. It's 10? Okay. Because I feel like droplets is an interactive card, not gonna lie. I know it says you can't respond, but like droplets is kinda interactive. I feel like droplets is fair. If droplet was 3, I would have it at 300%. Yeah, I mean most decks would, right? If it was free. It is a little too good, maybe. Yeah, it's probably slightly too good to be free. I mean, I don't think it's that the card is too good. I think it's just too easy to include in the deck, you know? Because it's not good. It's not only good going first or second, you know, it's good in both. And it's good versus anything. Yeah. Okay, how many floodgates will we end on this time? This is a floodgate. Although I don't think this one matters for Mimighoul or Lyrilusk. We're going to use this one. We didn't use it yet. This would be a pretty good one. And now we're using it. Okay, and we're replacing the discard. This is a cool effect. Not gonna lie, I like this effect. I don't like a lot of things in Ice Barrier, but I do like this card. This one, not so much. This one's kind of cringe. So no spell cards next turn. And what do we make here? This is Lancia, right? Yeah, of course. And we draw a free card. And this card also activates. What does this do? Special summon a token. Okay, so we can make another Synchro. We love Ice Barriers in this chat. Do we? Do we love Ice Barriers? Type 1 in chat if you like Ice Barrier. I can't wait for Yumi. Yeah, I'm excited for Yumi too. 1, 6, 7. See, we don't have any. We don't have many Ice Barrier enjoyers. Traeger likes Ice Barrier, clearly. And we're gonna make this same board again. We're gonna make Gungnir. This card doesn't do anything turn 1, but I guess we're synchroing it off into Dragite? No, Crocker Dragon. Right, right. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of draws. So we have 21. So we have some disruption here. We have a floodgate, we have a pop, and we have Lancia to summon another floodgate. So double floodgate and a disruption. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see what they can do. Last time, all they did is summon a dragon, and it outed the board instantly. There's a dragon. There is a dragon. But how do we get this on the opponent's board? Yeah, add a Mimigal spell trap, but we cannot use Maker because of Spellbreaker. She be breaking them spells. Hi, Bestie. Hello, Ivy. Hello. You on break right now? You enjoying the tournament? Look at this. We got Mimigals. We got Mimigals versus Ice Barrier. Hi, Bestie. Okay, now we're triggering the Lancia. Blue giving live commentary is really funny. I know, right? I know, right? And okay, so now we have Floodgate number 2. Floodgate number 2. Wait. Oh, we're special summoning to our own field. I see. I see. How are you doing, Wivy? Are you having a good time at work? Interactive suffering? Okay, we did draw evenly matched again going first. I feel like we've done this 3 times now. But we can just discard it. We're gonna pop the slime so that we don't make a rank 1. I'm retired. Okay. Okay, so this board is not very scary. I think Ice Barrier might be taking this one. Yeah, I have work. Get to it. Okay, can we just attack here? We don't want to flip this up. We don't want to flip this up. Okay, we can activate Room. What does Room do? Special summon from the deck. I need to work on getting you? Damn. Sounds difficult. Discard the Kaiju. Discard another evenly matched? Oh my god. Traeger drawing every single evenly matched going first. But still winning, it seems. Okay. Wait, what just happened? We popped the opponent's dragon to give them another dragon. Okay, but then we Book of Moon this... Okay. That wasn't too impactful. I was expecting more to happen. I wanted to summon Master... Oh, did you make a mistake? Did you mess it up? Oh no. Yeah, flipping up dragon would have been crazy. That would have won the game. Like, almost. That would have been insane. And now, okay, now we've spell locked again. No, they popped the dragon to prevent that. Oh, did Traeger outplay? Did we do something to prevent that? What does this card do? What did we do to prevent it? Did we use dragon? Did we use Crocker Dragon? I didn't see. Oh, right. Okay, that was very smart. That was very smart. Yeah. Very heads up from Traeger here. Okay, we got to discard a card if we want to resolve this. It's funny, Murakumo is like the hot meta of the week right now. Whereas this card just exists and it makes you do it every single time you want to use a monster effect. You got to discard a card every single time. You think Murakumo was strong? Wait till you see Ryo. Okay. Well, now I would be very scared of I would be very scared of Zeus right now. Looks nice. I love evil. Hello. Hello, first time chatter. Here we go again. Autumn Buddy. Also, thank you for following. Thank you. I was expecting us to go into the ensemble Nightingale, right? Whatever it's called, the one that can't be destroyed, and then we attack, and then we go Zeus. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen here. If we flip dragon, then we're fine. Yeah, I suppose if we flip dragon, that's just that is just a board wipe. And it doesn't even work with the Ryo, because it's gonna be Traeger's effect. So we don't have to discard a card to resolve it. Lancia just floats, so we're fine? Surely. Surely Lancia just floats if we dragon the board. Okay, now this is the Zeus. Here we go. Okay, but this is not as good as resolving the dragon. Because if we Zeus, the Lancia will float. Wait, why are we chaining? Why are we chaining to Lancia? Huh? Why are we chaining? Don't we want to remove the card that we summon as well? Well, now we get to resolve the summon, and we get to float the Lancia. And the Zeus is no more activations. Trishula come home. It's Mimigova. It's Mimigova, I think. I fear it is Mimigova. Maybe not live commentating the game could also help. That's crazy. That is crazy. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it. But yeah, maybe focusing on the game would have helped you play a little better. Just saying. This is why I like to disappear and do the silent streams. Especially for like Duelist Cups. But that's gonna be 1-1. Going into game 3 now. Here we go again. Also, 5 more follows and we're at 3,000 chat. 5 more follows. I'll do something cool for 3,000 follows. If anybody is insane enough to not be following, come on. Come on. Anyway, game 3. Do we have a prediction for this match, by the way? Drunk stream? No, probably not. If I win this, I follow. You're not following, Blue Lightning? Really? You're not following? That's crazy. All this yapping and no following? Okay, let's go. Game 3. What we have in top 8? I haven't seen the full top 8 yet, but we have Mimighoul, we have Ice Barrier. We also have a Heraldic deck. Okay, normal summon dragon. That looks like a starter. We know Traeger plays crazy board breakers, like evenly matched and droplet. But you know what's crazy about evenly matched? Oh, we've also been drolled. Okay, that's also crazy against Lyrillus cards. It's also really good against Maker as well, right? Yeah, add the other one to your hand. Oh no. Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. This is what I was gonna say. We can't evenly matched if we have a Mimighoul on the board. So if Traeger draws a whole bunch of evenly, like he's been doing the whole game. Oh my god, we just flip it. Okay. Okay, does that mean Does that mean what I think it means? Does that mean we have the evenly matched? This was not very powerful, by the way. Mimigal monsters can't be destroyed by battle? Like, who cares? Like, this effect is nothing. Why are we even playing this one? Okay, we got drolled. We got drolled back. Okay, a droll for a droll. A droll for a droll. You know, a soul for a soul, but a droll for a droll. Joel. I wonder how the fishes are doing, by the way. Speaking of Joel, I wonder if they're still in. Does Iceberry die to Joel? I don't know. I don't know. Just you're asking me mid match. Like, Judge, can you tell me what to do? Activate. Okay, we're activating Revealer. Discard another Revealer. I don't think they do. Okay. There's the room again. They can still do some plays, but yeah, like there's nothing to beat. So I don't even know what, like, there's no pressure, right? Like, there's nothing to beat here. It's just two tiny little dudes in attack position. Hi, can you say ara ara instead of draw for draw? Ara ara. Okay. So what did we just do? We just set a mirror mage and summoned an archfiend. This one is a good one. This one is a good one. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is how was that? Was that a good ara ara? I'm not very good at it, you know. I'm not very good at speaking. This is so over. It does look kind of over. Bruh, what's wrong, Nicky boy? What's wrong? Wait, they can't die by battle. They can't die by battle. Be normal? I am normal. Why don't you give some subs, Nicky boy? How about that? Armor best card? Yeah, can't be destroyed is actually so clutched. I was clowning on this card. I was like, that's crap. Why do you even play it? And then it won the game. Okay. But what did we... How come we couldn't play? How come we couldn't synchro? I guess we flipped the tuna. Yeah. I love when cannot be destroyed by battle clutches. I know. I know. And now we go into... We have like the easiest Zeus setup ever right now. There's like no disruptions. Did we use the Spellbreaker? It doesn't even matter if we used it or not. We can just go crazy. Yeah, we can do the funny bird OTK. Apparently Iceberry does not play past one book under Droll. Today I learned. Would the Droll have made a difference? This would have added a water spellcaster. So maybe it would have mattered. Can we do can we OTK without I was gonna say can we OTK without this card? But I think what we're gonna do here is I think what we're gonna do here is this effect. Look at this. All battle damage you take is also inflicted to the opponent. So, funny thing about this. Funny thing about this. Wait, why aren't they taking damage? Why didn't they take damage? Oh, oh, this card. Yeah. Did they use this? Right. I was gonna say, okay, if they didn't do it, they couldn't attack because it was lethal, but they can attack now. Yeah, and that is lethal. What the heck are those birds? They're apparently winning. Ice Barrier was looking pretty strong, but Mimighoul kind of made it look not so strong. Not gonna lie. Mimighoul made it look not so strong. Nice. GG's. Okay. So we don't have any semi-finals matches ready yet. So there is another top 8 match that I want to check out, and that is between Doggo and somebody whose name I do not know how to say. So let me look at those games real quick. We haven't seen Doggo yet. We haven't seen Doggo play. I'm happy that I won one and proved how good Lurlusk is. Okay, next round, you gotta... Is this Raisin OST? Yes. Yes. This is Lunatic Eyes. Invisible Full Moon. Okay, we're playing Goblin Bikers over here. Into... Oh, okay. Materiac to Goblin Bikers. This feels like an NR deck, not gonna lie. EFB Cursed Heraldic Starter. What? Oh, this card. Extra Foolish Burial. Oh no, I hate this card. Why does this exist? Does anyone else wish that this card was never printed? Like the Xyz armor cards, they're kind of annoying. There's a lot of text. I'm gonna make Big Gabonga. Yeah, I shouted that because he's big. Big Gabonga. And we're gonna... Okay, what else do we do here? Summon out Clatter, Explode. What is this? Are any of these disruptions? She on my goblin till she on my biker till I big Gabonga. She goblin on my biker till I big Gabonga. That's it, yeah. Is the Goofy Infinite Negate with Miss Rally stuff doable? I think you need Union Carrier for that. Yeah. Okay, Crazy Beast. We have a Book of Eclipse here. What is this, by the way? What is this doing in the deck? Oh my god. Okay, we tributed the Big Gabonga for Thunder King Kaiju. And that's gonna out this. Oh my god. Board breaking. We're gonna DD Crow this card. But wait. No, that's not the right DD Crow. This card just searches. It's not special summoning. That DD Crow isn't gonna do anything. Wait. Wait, what? Am I wrong? It misses timing? Oh, we sent as cost. Right. It sends as cost. I see. We're not chaining to the effect. I see what happened. And now we normal the Giga Chad Whale. This card is insane. This card is full Ryziel combo and more. So we're going to add 2 Monster Reborns. In fact, 4 Monster Reborns. But apparently we just lose. Apparently we just lose. Okay. Okay, Doggo takes game 1. And now we have game 2. By the way, Blue Lightning, I remember you saying you would follow if you won. So, you owe me a follow. Just saying. Oh, we drew double hand trap going second? What is this? Fua DD Crow? Come on, this is a constructed deck. Okay, same play again. I know how this works this time. Same play again. Damn, DD Crow seems like it's actually good in this matchup. We're gonna chain Fua laws. How many points Fua? I think Fua is like 7 points. Right? Or 10? Something like that. Oh my god. I see. I see why Plushy said it's a funny deck. I see now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, double hand trap, who cares? Draw a card, who cares? Activate, Shockmaster, no monsters. Yeah, special. Wait, into Fortune Tune? This doesn't activate. This doesn't activate. So we can still crash and then we can Zeus? Are we playing Zeus? Oh, we are playing Zeus. That's winning, right? We drew another Dark Ruler. That Dark Ruler was going to be so clutch though, right? Because the Doggo would not have expected the Dark Ruler. We would have slammed it down, but then if we drew a play, it would have been so insane. We don't have a play. We're going to Dark Ruler anyway. That's going to keep the Shockmaster alive, I guess. And we just pass turn again. Okay, so we can't use the Zeus this turn either. And we have another chance to do it next turn, I guess. Oh, we're setting... Why are we setting? Why are we setting cards? Oh, I see the line. I see the vision. We're going to go activate Breakout, Tribute as cost, then chain Zeus. So we're not really losing anything here. I see. I see the line. And we did draw a play. Wait, why didn't we... Why didn't we Dark Ruler? Huh? Why didn't we Dark Ruler? Oh, we need to discard for the whale. Oh, we can't afford to. I see. Okay, well, surely the Zeus checks this, right? Although this is pretty good value. This is 2 double soul charges. Like, we can force the Zeus with one of them into Silent on our Arc. Yeah, so now we got a Zeus. Gonna activate this and then chain the Zeus. Right, just as predicted. Very nice. But then what? We have one more soul charge, but what can we do with it? This card triggers, by the way, so we get another search into Griffin. This deck is really just Shockmaster Turbo. That's really funny. Is Shockmaster 100? Yeah, Shockmaster is 100 points. Oh, we're playing Utopia double. In defense position for the BM. Into wait, is this lethal? This is lethal, right? Yeah, we're on 68 here. Oh, it's 10,000 anyway? Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not think you were winning that. Oh my god. Okay, GG. Game 3 now. They're still playing, right? These guys are still playing? Yeah. No. What? Wait, what? What did I miss? Did I miss game 3? Oh, it just finished. Okay. Okay. So this is game 3 between Doggo and the funny Shockmaster turbo deck. Good old double or nothing for 10k. I know. I forgot how much damage it did. Also, this hand looks disgusting. This hand looks absolutely disgusting. Normal summon a vanilla. Activate Grand Breakout. But I guess it combos. Now we go Grand Bash into X-Guard. What the hell was that attack damage? I know, right? That's the classic OTK. Okay, so we just set a bunch of traps and pass, basically. We're going to blind snipe the trap. We're going to blind snipe one of the books. Oh my god, look at this. We have so much board breaking, but only one play, and it doesn't work unless you draw a monster. So we're just going to pass turn here. Oh. Surely we're going to pass turn, right? Because we don't have a play. Player is a play. Oh my god. Could we not have chained? Oh, we can't. Okay. Could we not have chained the DD Crow? Could we have gone like Book of Eclipse? Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3 Crow? We could have done that, but I guess there's no way to know that they don't have a play. So it would have been very heads up, but it was quite risky. But now that this gets to resolve, we get to play. This is full Ryziel combo. Discard one of those dead Dark Rollers. Adding, what is that? Heraldry Reborn? Okay, that's gonna trade with the Crow. But... oh, we can't use this unless we have 2 targets. Right. Slayer being a 1-card combo is disgusting. It is kind of disgusting, right? It is kind of disgusting. Oh my god. Wait, hello? Excuse me? We summoned Exciton. We let it get flipped face down. Because we're on 3 for 3, so... we can't activate the Exciton. And then we draw a card. We drew 7th Tachyon. Which is a crazy card to be at 0 points, by the way. Still can't activate because of the draw 1. But we can't play on this side either. We're going to DD Crow this. We've done this play 3 times this match. This play has come up 3 times this match. And then we activate, you know, full Ryziel combo now. I know they're not playing Ryziel, by the way. I'm not stupid. And this is just whatever we want, right? We can Shockmaster. We can probably just do the Utopia again. Yeah, Utopia double. Here we go. Battle phase. Activate. Search the double or nothing. Summon the OG Utopia. Attack. Negate. Oh no, why'd you scoop? But they saw what was coming, yeah. He's ulting. This guy is my goat, yeah. So Shockmaster Turbo making it into top 4. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's now that top 4 is ready to go, let's see. We can either watch Blue Lightning versus I Hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Or we can watch Shockmaster Turbo. I'm sorry, I don't know this person's name. I can't read Japanese. Or that person versus Ram. So let's see the decks. We've seen all of these players except for one. We have Mitsurugi, which we saw round 1, versus Shockmaster Turbo. And then we have Mimighoul Lyrilusk versus, oh my god, would you guess what the last deck is that we haven't seen yet? Would you guess what it is? I think we're gonna watch this match. Okay, let me check that we're in game 1, right? We are in game 1. Let's go. Any guesses on what the last top 4 deck is? Any guesses what the last deck is? Anyone want to guess real quick? Infinoble. Okay, activate Elzat. Discard Terrors. Shut up, plushie. You know. You literally know the answer. You're cheating. Normal summon Sylvie. But don't worry. This. Oh my god. We have a hand trap. We have a Ghost Ogre. How good is this Ghost Ogre? Wait. Also, they cannot be destroyed. How good is this Ghost Ogre, I asked. It's infinitely not very good. It is infinitely bad. Yeah, that is a secret effect. I completely didn't know that that existed. And look at this. We set 4 cards and pass. Oh boy. You guys are in for a treat. We activate the field, the terrors targeting the field spell. Reset that Ghost Ogre, which is a pretty good card to give them, to be honest. Then we normal summon, add Maker. I thought this was Heavy Storm for a second. I was gonna go crazy. Okay, now we're activating Morian to flip face down. And that passes the turn, and oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a Paleozoic? That's a Paleozoic, my guy. It's not just any White Forest. It's Paleo White Forest. We're gonna summon back out the Morella. We're gonna go into Arciela in the end phase. Paleo was here after all. It was. My girlfriend was really angry when I gave her a box of photos of all her old boyfriends for her birthday. I don't know why she said she wanted an Xbox. You find that joke on Facebook or what? Thank you for the 1 bit though. Thank you for saying that. Why don't you follow as well? We're very close to 3,000. Okay, getting drolled here. Drolling Paleo is insane. Droll versus Paleo. It found me. Okay, it's gonna work, by the way. This Droll is gonna do something. Oh, thank you for actually following. Thank you. We're only 3 followers away. Into Chaos Angel. Oh my god. White Forest is cooking. Into Silvera, double piercing. Boom, 2,400. Boom, 2,900. And 3,000 for game. That was a really nice game. Okay, game 2. So Mimighoul's down 1-0. Paleo White Forest might be making it to the finals. Oh, can you imagine if the finals is Paleo versus versus Heraldic Shockmaster Turbo? I want to slam myself for making such a terrible misplay and through top 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I completely forgot to change the message, by the way. This is top 4. We're watching top 4 right now. Okay, we're gonna be able to make UFD, or UDF, whatever it's called. Yep, there it is. And now we're gonna do some more Lyrilusc plays. We're gonna add Cobalt Sparrow. That one doesn't do anything. Okay, but this one does. Right, we special summoned it with the bird call. I remember. The worst bit about playing versus Mimigol is that they put a card with different sleeves to yours on your field. Okay, we're gonna add Room. Okay. Yes, this is the paleo gameplay I'm in for. Yes. Let's go. What's up, April? Hello, Ziggies. Hello. Welcome to the tournament. We're in top 4 right now. This is the paleo gameplay I signed up for. Game 1 was White Forest, but now we're on full paleo mode. Full paleo mode. We're gonna go into Promenade Thrush. She Thrushin'. This one pops back row. Or shuffles it into the deck even. So we're gonna have to get rid of that right away. How does that happen? What do you mean? Oh, I see, I see. Anyway, so we're gonna send away the Thrush before it pops a back row. I'm gonna get to reset Slime. If they flip up the Slime in the main phase, that would give it back to the Paleo player here. But they can't flip it up this turn. I'm gonna go Barrel Canary. Ooh, we got Daruma. We are heavy on the traps. This is a trap paleo White Forest deck. We just drew all the White Forest cards last game, I guess. What is that? Is that Zeus? It is Zeus. I feel like we're wasting this Zeus. There's no world where we activate Zeus, right? With a board like this. Did we need to summon Zeus? Okay, we didn't flip anything in the end phase. Do we not have a lot going on here? I thought these would be like paleos. We're just gonna set more cards. What do you have here? Okay, we do have the White Forest Trap. I thought one of these would be this. I thought this was really interesting with Paleo, right? Because if you have one Paleo on the board, this trap can chain with a Paleo to Synchro 6, right? You can go activate this, chain Paleo in graveyard, and then you get a Synchro 6. So it's like kind of a nice synergy. Okay, so we're gonna summon Estella, which we can use. We can send like a rollback from the field. Nice. I can't play Master Duel on my PC on my phone. Yeah, sometimes it does that. Sometimes the server does not work. Okay, we're gonna Ghost Ogre again. We're playing a lot of Ghost Ogres, it seems. April, I need your wisdom. What do you need, Jaden? What do you need? Not much commentary from B? Sorry for being a little boring? You're not supposed to commentate your own match. What do you mean, sorry for being boring? That's my job. I'm supposed to commentate the match. 1 or 2 Murakumo and Pure Mitsu. I like playing 2. I think 2's nice. Most people like 2, right? Okay, gonna activate Room. Bro is thinking of the content. Just making sure because I was considering 1. I think you can play 1. Depends what you really mean by pure as well. Like pure, or like Fiendsmith kind of pure. You know, you can play a few different things. Pure. Oh, what is that? What does this do? Target a face down, change to face up. Oh, okay. I forgot which Mimical this is. This isn't Dragon, right? This is not Dragon. It is Dragon. Oh, okay. So this is gonna go crazy. I didn't know this was an effect. I didn't know this existed. So this is gonna wipe the board now, except for the face down. We're gonna chain. Oh, we're gonna chain rollback. Target woes. Right. Okay. Wait, is this what I think it is? You can summon Osceola, which can't be destroyed by card effects. Right? But am I right in saying it's only opponent's card effects? Okay, we didn't even make that one anyway. We just made Silvera. But this is fine, right? Because this works. We can summon back the Sylvie. Okay, now we're gonna go Trap Trick. I'm surprised we didn't use this Trap Trick at the end of the last turn. Or the end of, like, the first turn. Okay, and we go for Lean Colia. That's going to recycle the rollback. Okay. Are the White Forest cards points, by the way? Surely White Forest has a little bit of points. I'm wondering if we can play 3 rollback in this deck. I guess I can check the deck list real quick. I can see the deck list. Okay, I do know what we're playing. I see what we're playing. Okay, flip summon Barrel Canary, flip summon Zeus, and normal summon Dragon. Okay, is this not just attack for game right now? We're gonna have to force this rollback, right? We can go Lean Colia, put back the rollback, and then we're gonna have to Daruma again. Right? Something like that? Something like that? Okay, we're just gonna take this attack though. Why are we taking this attack? Because we're gonna have to do that anyway. Or not? We're gonna try to not use the Lean Colia. Okay, okay. So we saved it. I see. Could we not have used the Lean Colia first and then brought back the Paleo when we used the Morian for better value? Because this can't attack over a Paleo. Not if we summon it in attack position. You know what deck I was hoping to see some of? One of the decks I built in Genesis was Fire King Durak. I feel like that should be a very popular deck. Like, I built Snake Eye Fire King Durak as well. I feel like that deck is really cool. I'm surprised nobody played that. Because that deck is crazy. Like, the turn 0 plays with Megalo and Kirin, it's actually insane. Oh my god, what? What did I just witness? This does 1,000 burn damage? And if you do inflict 1,000 damage. Oh my god. I had no idea what was happening. I did not know they had burn damage. Okay, well GG. I feel like they were on the back foot anyway. But GG, going into game 3 now. We have game 3, right? 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 Am I right? There is a game 3, right? Yeah. Yeah. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! One game 1. So now it's game 3. So what are you doing? Get to the table. You're not supposed to leave the table, you know? Get back to the match. Is Demise and Ruin playable in Genesis? Oh, probably not. That feels like... That feels really bad. Surely they're not playable. Okay. It looks like we're not doing predictions anymore. I guess Drizzy is asleep. Drizzy is just sleeping. Okay, so we've got Paleo White Forest going first. Starting with LZ, that's a good one. What are we discarding? Aline Colia. Is that Droll? It is Droll. Okay, that's pretty good against the White Forest. That Sylvie is now not doing much. Okay, we have Russia. Can't draw a card with Russia either. I was thinking the way to beat Droll would be to just draw a bunch of trap cards naturally and then just set them. This was good practice for the T2 tournament tomorrow. Thanks for hosting. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Okay, Coral Dragon set 2 pass. That's it's not the scariest board. Yeah, I feel much more confident for tomorrow. Damn, is everyone just playing for practice for tomorrow? We do host these every month, by the way. So feel free to come back and play in the free Genesis every month if you want. I actually like Genesis. Yeah. Nice. Especially one without Vanquish Soul. Okay, what was this, by the way? We just normal summoned a Lyrilusk but didn't activate it. Or special summoned a Lyrilusk. And we just don't have a target for it. Oh, okay. I saw this in the deck list just now. We are playing the Omni Negate reframing. So that's why we made the Coral Dragon. So that we can use the reframing. Now we have... Damn, this deck is looking so consistent. Why are we always normal summoning dragon? How many dragons do you have? Adding another dungeon? Oh my god, we can just activate dungeon again, yeah? So that was just a dead Omni Negate. I'm gonna give the opponent a slime. No, we're giving them fairy and then adding slime. I feel like for the past like hour and a half, I've seen nothing but this card get summoned. I feel like we've watched nothing but Mimighouls. Nothing but Mimighouls and Lyrilusks. Meh. Okay, what could this last back row be that's impactful? Like a Daruma? Oh my god. Okay, I thought this targeted any set card. It's Morella, by the way. I thought this could have targeted the set monster, but no. That would have been a bad play anyway. So do you have Morella. Morella can send... I mean, there's nothing we can send here. We don't have any traps in the graveyard. So rollback doesn't really do anything. We can't copy this card. This is a counter trap. So, like, what do we send? In regular Petlio, we could send, like, Rise to Full Height. But Rise to Full Height is not in this deck list, surely. Yeah, we just send another Paleo. Without rollback targets, rollback isn't really very good. And now we make UDF. Oh my god, this is nasty. This can even negate the draw one, right? From Coral Dragon. So we don't even get our free +1 when we attack over this. This card can't be destroyed by battle, right? Yeah, it can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. So we can crash the Coral Dragon, activate the draw one, negate the activation. UDF does just win a lot of games. Yeah, I know, right? What round is this? This is top 4 has. This is top 4. It says on the screen. Meowing April Gladges. Hello, Frank. Are you happy to see me in my normal jiggly form instead of silent mode? Okay, we're gonna put Archfiend on the board. Cookie check. Okay, we haven't had a cookie check in a while. Normal jiggly form? Yeah, that's me. We have 551 quadrillion 467 cookies. No. 551 quadrillion cookies, 470 trillion cookies. There we go. Making sure I didn't miss here? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. What do you mean? I miss playing so badly? I'm ashamed of my gameplay? You don't need to be ashamed of your gameplay. Okay, we normal summon... Wait, can we not search with this? I guess not? Oh, because this yeah, this exists. And you still wouldn't give me a single cookie? You can have a cookie, Nicky boy. You can have a cookie. Yeah, we just negate and steal. That's why we couldn't use the Sylvie. But this should be a win for Mimikyu now. Typhon would be pretty good. Yeah, Typhon would have been pretty good on the Sylvie. That would have been pretty good. Here we can see one of the weaknesses of Paleo, especially when splashed in other decks, is that if you just draw Paleo cards on their own, they don't really do anything. Like, one Morella does nothing by itself. You need to draw like a rollback target. You know, like Paleos don't play on their own. Hello, chat. Hello. Okay, why is it taking so long to close out this game? Do we not just have lethal? Yeah, pop this, destroy, click to 1000, and then attack for game. Right? 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 Activate whereof thou. Adding a DD Crow. Is this lethal yet? This got a 0 attack. We make another rank 1 here. Yeah. Into Assemble Nightingale. This is not lethal. Wait, why is this attacking directly? Hello? Your non-Xyz Mimigles can attack directly. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, but this still has to attack the face down. So this is not lethal. Okay. I mean, it's still fine. There's nothing you can lose to, really. We're making Zeus again. We've made Zeus like every game. This Zeus has been getting a lot of value. But yeah, there's nothing we can do. Take 2000. It would be funny if that was, you know, lethal damage. Losing to your own wear off, though. That would be a funny way to go out. We go battle phase, bluffing evenly matched. But we don't have it, we're just pretending. Exactly. And then we scoop. Unfortunate. I really liked the attempt, though. The White Forest Paleo, that's an interesting deck. It's a very interesting deck. But apparently Mimigul is just too good. Why is Mimigul so good? Okay. That was the first top 4 match. Let's check in on the other top 4 match. Okay, the other top 4 match is also over. Mimigul versus Pure Mitsu for the finals? Well, we're gonna find out. This match here, we have Shockmaster Turbo versus Pure Mitsu. And oh my god, this person cannot catch a break. This Leo has been getting crowed every, like, frame 1 every game, I swear. But we're gonna keep comboing. No doubt we're gonna get to Shockmaster here. It's Lyrillus Mimigul. I know. I know. But I feel like the Mimigul cards are doing the carrying, not gonna lie. Okay, we made Shockmaster. We call Monster card. Okay. We normal summon and set and pass. We normal summon so that we have an enemy controller target. But oh my god, that is a Twin Twister. We're gonna chain, we're gonna tribute, we're gonna steal. Okay. Okay. So now we can't activate the Shockmaster again. So we're gonna have to play properly right now. And our opponent has Habakiri. Wait, is this lethal? What just happened? Huh? Did we forget to activate? Oh. Oh, we drew it. It's in the graveyard. It's in the graveyard. Right. Okay. So that's why it didn't work. Okay. So what do we set up here that beats Habakiri? Giant Hand, that's not a bad card. But I don't know if that's enough. It's gonna negate Sagi, or Habakiri, or Aramasa, but like... we go for another Sagi. Yeah, and we tribute it so that we can't negate it with Giant Hand, that makes sense. That misplay costed me. What could you have done instead if you didn't make the Utopia double? What could you have made instead? Now we're going into Habakiri, yeah. Into Murakumo, rather. I could have went for multiple rank 4s and had OTK anyway. Gagaga Samurai? Oh right, yeah. That card does OTK. And then we had game 2 here. We had game 2. I really like your Shockmaster Turbo deck, by the way. It's very funny. I really do like it. And then is this combo? It's not combo. This is not a starter. Yeah. And that's just unfortunate. The Habakiri deck does not brick. The Habakiri deck does not brick. We have Final Bringer of the End Times, just crazy card. Yeah, and that's just GG instantly. That was unfortunate. But good run, getting to top 4 is pretty good. But now we should be ready for the finals. So, who's ready for the finals? My request has been ignored. Sleep time. I'm not gonna watch a replay, Abby. I'm sorry. We are watching the tournament, of course, not a replay. Good night, though. Wait, why is my goal changed to bits? Why is my goal changed to bits? My goal is supposed to say subs. Quick, somebody subscribe and change it back. I don't want the bit goal on the screen. Anyway, finals time. We're starting with Habakiri. We're going into the Murakumo. We're playing Lamia, which is the budget Aramasa. Summoning Futsu. I swear this board is so good in Genesis. It's so good in Genesis. Ending on Futsu, it just feels so strong. It makes me want to play pure Mitsurugi in Genesis myself. This card is so creamy. I love this card. And look at this board. It's all 3 of them. Double back row. Did we search Magatama? No. We're gonna Cosmic Cyclone the dungeon. It's a really good start. Will the Mimigals finally be brought to justice? They've been getting away with so much. No Dragon Search? Yeah. I'm gonna chain Murakumo, make you go -1. Ew. We're chaining Ghost Ogre. That doesn't seem very good. I mean, this Ghost Ogre is just bad, right? He doesn't do anything. There's no time to use a Ghost Ogre. Doesn't Futsu? What about Futsu has? What about it? Oh, we're gonna use the enemy controller. Tribute the Sagi. Doesn't Futsu bring out Murakumo? Yeah, it does. It does. This is why it's like, it's pointless to use Ghost Dugger at any point, right? You might as well just discard it for the Murakumo, to be honest. That was probably the better use of it. I'm gonna let the Mimigal get negated. Now Murakumo's in the graveyard. Sagi triggers and we can revive this at any time. Will you post this on MDM Meta? Yeah, I will try. I will try to post it on Master Duel Meta, yeah. And we just sat. We don't have anything. I want to show off that I got second place with Bird Deck. It's game one, my guy. It's game one. Play your match. Play your goddamn match. Literally game one. Not even over, by the way. Still just game one. I'm going to activate Mitsurugi Mirror. Not the conceding in game one. This is not lethal, but it's close. Does it tilt anyone else, by the way? Is anyone else tilted by the fact that Futsu, Murakumo, Habakiri is not lethal damage? Does that tilt anyone else? Because it tilts me. Why is it not lethal? All three rituals should be lethal. It's kind of tilting how it's like just shy of lethal. I feel like it should be lethal. Like, surely Futsu could have 400 more attack. It would be fine. But we have lethal now because we summoned another monster. I heard a paleo player is out. How dare you not fix the tournament for them to win? They made it to top 4, Rainbow. We had a White Forest paleo player. They just lost to Mimighoul. Yeah, negate the room, and now that's lethal. Murakumo revives. Nice. Why is Pure Mitsu the best deck in Genesis as well? Who let that be a thing? It's kind of crazy how the first card activated, or like one of the first cards activated in the Genesis tournament was Search Habakiri. It's kind of funny now that I think about it. And it's all the way here in the finals now. Okay, ready for game 2? Let's try and get some energy up. I feel like the energy's been pretty low these last couple of rounds. Okay, let's go. Mimi will get to go first this time. So we're not going to face triple ritual from Mitsurugi. Finals? This is the finals, yes. Your favorite deck is in finals, Kageura. Your favorite deck. No more summon dragon. Someone save me from the dragon. Save me from Mimighoul. I've been seeing this non-stop for the last 2 hours. 3 Wosu will bust. I don't know if they're playing 3 Wosu. Let me check. Let me check if they're playing Wosu. They are playing Wosu. But I will not say how many. Mimighoul Lyrilusk is peak though. It has been pretty strong. It has looked pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Like, it played pretty cleanly. It played pretty cleanly. So it looks pretty good. Looks like full combo here. I'm gonna have the UDF. You know what card beats UDF pretty nicely though? Wosu. Wosu definitely beats UDF pretty nicely. The only thing is we can't search it with Prez, because Prez is not in the deck. So there's the Utopic Future, and there's the UDF. Now what else can we follow this up with? Is this just back row and pass, or can we keep playing? We have a bird call. Yeah, we're gonna use the bird call. Yeah, bird call goes crazy actually. At Sparrow, do we have Warbler in the hand? We do have Warbler, okay. So we can make another rank 1 here. We could end on Ensemble Robin as well, which is pretty strong. Wait, we can even make another one. We can add Barrel Canary as well. Okay, we're gonna make Giant Mimighoul. I don't know the Mimighoul lines. You show me the lines. You show me. You're the expert. Adding room. And now Barrel Canary. And this is gonna make the... Yeah, okay, we target the Sparrow because Sparrow attaches from Graveyard. So now when we make the Ensemble Robin, it's gonna be 3 materials rather than 2. My Mimighoul line ends on Fucho Pass. See, that's all I thought this deck could do. I've not seen Mimighoul be this strong even in Constructed. And now we go Archfiend as well, okay, onto their board. Set room so we can flip it up. That's the -1. And the draw 1 for the Mimighoul player. This board is insane. This board is insane. Like, this is a Constructed level board right now. Almost. Wait. Am I frozen? Oh no, I'm here. I'm here. Is Constructed a new term to refer to non-Genesis format? I guess so. And like, that's what people refer to it as. Or like standard format, you know, or TCG. Normal summon Lamia. Oh my god, we have a hand trap as well. It really is just TCG. I thought that was called by the grave then. I was like, oh my god, it's TCG. But no, we're gonna tribute. This is a crazy out to one of these end boards. We could take UDF, we could take Ensemble Robin. That's a crazy board breaker here. Actually, that's insane. We take UDF, because now we can just negate the Robin with the UDF. Wait, that's in, oh my god. That's just game winning, right? We added Murakumo as well. Can't take control of Robin? Yeah, that is true. But I don't think we care. I don't think we wanted to, even if we could. I think we want to take the UDF. And now we can negate and steal the Robin as well. Surely Genesys will let me play my old pet decks. Yeah. In before Habakiri. Habakiri was the first card we saw in the tournament. It was frame 1. Activate Manju, search Habakiri. So this says it can't be destroyed by... Wait, it got flipped face down. And now it's flipped back up again. Okay. Wait. Do we keep this card now? Is this permanently ours now? Because it got flipped face down? Oh, we're getting drolled? I don't think that droll matters too much here. I'm not sure, maybe? Yeah, I don't know the ruling either. Or also just negating it. Which I don't feel is very appropriate. Unless we do give it back. I feel like we could have saved the negate for the Robin. That would have been good too, right? They changed the steel flip ruling, so I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll have to see in the end phase. We'll have to see. Okay, but here's Murakumo. See, this is where it would have been nice to negate and destroy the Robin. You know? Would have been nice. It should go back? Okay. I will believe Darth. Yeah, oh, okay. You know what? It doesn't matter, I guess, because Murakumo, with no cards in the hand, Murakumo is just an Omni negate. Yeah. I forgot about that. So it now just gets destroyed, right? Is there anything protecting it from being destroyed? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think we'll get to find out. I think we'll get to find out. I don't think this is lethal. I don't think this is lethal. Okay, it might be lethal. It might be lethal. Yeah, this is hella lethal. Someone out of Habakiri. Or Futsu. Yeah, Futsu's also just lethal. I think this is it. I think this is the last turn. Thank you so much for hosting the tournament. Thank you. It was really fun seeing some Genesys decks. Yeah, the enemy controller was solo won that game because that was an unbreakable board by a lot of standards. Like I would have lost that board with like plenty of branded hands, but this Genesys deck just beat it with one econ. GG. GG. Okay. So, it turns out the best deck in Genesis is still just Mitsurugi. Let's get the deck on screen real quick. Let's get the deck on screen. Four more million years of Mitsu? Yeah, Mitsu's a good deck. Mitsu is a good deck. Where is it? Here we go. Here is the deck. The tournament first place deck. It's Mitsurugi. So it's got no prez because we can't play prez. Pre-prep is 10 also. I didn't realize pre-prep has points. 60 for ritual. Wow. And then all of it on one Nibiru. And the rest is free. The rest is free. This Habakiri being 0 points is crazy. Enemy controller is 0. Yeah, I know. After what it just did to you, it would feel like that card should be like a 50-point card. But yeah, we're just playing all of the free non-engine and just one Nibiru. I really like this deck, I'm gonna lie. The final bringer is also really cool. Econ is so crazy in this deck. It's just a board breaker with synergy. Will you show my deck, please? You really want me to show your deck? Show all top 4 decks? No, I'm not gonna show all the top 4 decks. You can check out the MDM page. I'm gonna upload it to MDM, so you can look at them then. But I do see your Lyrillus deck. I mean, we saw it. We've seen every single card in your deck. We have seen every single card in your deck. I think we all know what you're playing. But yeah, anyway, I guess that'll do it. So we managed to get all 6 rounds done in under 4 hours. That was that's surprising. We got all 4 rounds done, all 6 rounds done in under 4 hours. And we had 38 players, so never got to use Kurikara. Yeah, I saw the Kurikara. Um but yeah, thanks for coming everyone. Thanks for the tournament. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Remember, we do these monthly. So next month, third Friday of the month, it's going to be this again. There's nothing next week, but obviously, like, next month we're going to be doing the free tournament, the standard constructed ones, the paid ones, and the Genesis again. So thank you, everyone. Is there a tournament next week? No, there's not one next week. See you next month and tomorrow. Good morning, hello maybe, and goodbye maybe. We're ending stream now. Let's find someone to raid. Who is live?